So why are you wearing that? My being able to switch from the going live stream to actually seeing us. It's frightening me. So while you're talking with your 5 minutes of not fun time with Bob, but 5 minutes of Stranger Things with Bob.
Because I've been crowing about how Freddy's coming to kill them all in season 4. And that won't be till 2022. I realized that I actually do have to watch the previous episode just to know what the fuck's going on. And so every episode I'm going to watch at least, I'm 2 episodes ahead, but I'm only going to talk about one episode per show. And I'm going to barrel through this fucking Stranger Things bullshit until Freddy comes and licks the blood off his glove and kills all 4. No, I don't want Trucker Hat to die. He's the only guy that I actually
Dustin.
feel that, hey, that could be me.
Dustin.
Chubby, he's way more nerdy than he should be. In a group of nerds, he's the nerdiest. Because that's another aggravating thing about Stranger Things. None of them ever do shit. He's Lando this, Lando that, blah, 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 blah. And then everybody else just kind of, oh yeah, D&D, I gotta go. Magnets, okay.
Magnets.
No personality to him. Except for the one kid has an excuse. Trapped in the dimension all year, traumatized, barfing up maggots. I understand why he's traumatized. Mike is just hangry. But sick of that kid.
Mike is just hangry.
I honestly, I'm not being racist. I don't know what the 4th kid's name is.
I don't even remember all the kids.
Okay, so anyway, I've already explained how much I've liked season 1.
It was going to be, not season 1, episode 2. Well, episode 1 of season 2. I've already talked about that, and what I've liked about that, how they're going to introduce 6, and she's going to come in and take over the show and kill everybody. That's fine. Or at least this is what I'm thinking. So anyway, this is episode 2 of season 2. And first of all, they start off with the Ghostbuster suits, so they win me over a little bit.
Because it takes place in 84,
yeah.
And Ghostbusters just came out.
And this is where me and Trucker Hat definitely differ, because I did not have that much arts and crafts skills, because that fucking ghost trap is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And the best part of the episode, okay, brief tangent. Cowboy Bebop, I kept on asking people around the shop, I asked you even, I'm like, is anything going to happen after episode 1? Because episode 1, I finally barreled through it a couple nights ago, hated it, but I was asking everybody, I said, is there a dog? Is there a robot? Is there something coming up? And they're like, I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you. And then, it's in the second episode. Second episode, you get a fucking talking corgi.
He's not talking corgi, but he's hyper intelligent.
He's a data dog. He's going to learn how to talk. He's going to learn how to talk with Morse code or some shit. Somehow.
No, he is a hyper intelligent. He's basically an experiment dog. So he's hyper intelligent, but he doesn't talk. But he is hyper intelligent. He does actually help them out, and he actually does things. And then episode 3 or 4, you meet Ed. Well, I think you'd like Ed. Ed is the quote unquote kid of the series, but
that's what everybody says.
Ed's not a stereotypical kid.
The only thing I'm looking forward to is I see the. I finally noticed on the Hulu thing, it has the entire cast of characters, and there's 6 people. So there's 4 other people coming.
No, the main. So the crew of the Bebop is Jet, the main pilot, the owner of the Bebop. Spike, the one in the blue suit. Ein, who's the kid that you meet. I'm sorry, Ein is the dog. Ed, the kid you meet, and Faye Valentine. That's the crew of the Bebop. There's only 5 members of the Bebop. Okay,
well, I don't know why you keep on talking about Cowboy Bebop when I'm trying to talk about Stranger Things, sir.
You brought up Cowboy Bebop, sir.
No, I'm just saying, I was using an example because if you told me a dog was coming up, especially a hyper-intelligent dog that will learn math, I can't wait for that. I can't. That gives me something to look forward to. And all you had to say to stop yourself for hours and hours of aggravation about me bitching about Stranger Things was say, hey, fucking Slimer. They get a Slimer. It's fucking amazing. His name is...
You mean the devil? The Demogorgon pet?
Yeah, the little Cabbage Patch Kid. He gets the little Cabbage Patch Kid in his ghost trap. It's fucking amazing. I know that he's going to turn evil. And there's going to be a scene where he tries to eat everybody, but then he smells the nougat on Fat Kid's breath. Trucker Hat's breath. I don't want to fat shame him because look at me. Anyway, Trucker Hat's going to have nougat on his breath. And then I know Slimer is going to protect him and sacrifice himself. I know all that's coming. And I know what his name is, but it's not till the 3rd episode. So now I'm just calling him Slimer. Fucking love that. Oh, and is fucking Hopper, is he Christian Slater? Is this what Christian Slater from Heathers would have looked like had he survived?
What do you mean?
I don't know, because
He's
Winona
just an
Ryder...
old sheriff who lives in the woods.
Well, no, first of all, they're both high school sweethearts, him and Winona Ryder. Winona Ryder has got that depressing bullshit that she had in Heathers, although it worked for her in that. She reminds me of the Heathers girl all the time, so I'm just thinking maybe Christian Slater, Hopper, is the Christian Slater character from Heathers that's grown up without killing everybody. Although I'm sure he's killed somebody when he's drunk. But I love the, speaking of racism too, I love the Winston racism thing that they had. First of all, nobody wants to be fucking Winston. I agree with them.
No,
Everybody wants to be Vakeman. It should have been four Vakemans.
Actually, when I was younger, I wanted to be Winston.
You were the one then, sir. Everybody wants to be Vakeman. Vakeman's the coolest one.
I never wanted to be Venkman. I
You
hated
can
Venkman.
maybe want to be Egon because he has the super cool gadgets.
I'm much so. For me, it was always Winston and Egon that I wanted to be. That's actually why I have the Egon neutrino wand.
I'll give you Egon.
But
like
Winston, growing up,
Winston
those were the two. Winston,
and
Egon.
Ray should go F themselves. Ray was good in the cartoon, but in the movies he was blah.
I didn't like Venkman except for the cartoons.
Oh, Vakeman fucking makes the movie. Let's see. Oh, and then, okay, I'm so glad Paul Reiser is the head scientist because I'm gonna wait for his ass to get killed like he did in Aliens because he's a douchebag. But they don't learn.
No.
When Hopper, the one time he goes in there, he's got a fucking Tech 9 or whatever the fuck he had, a shotgun or something, and he never gets to use it, but it's fucking there. He's got it, just in case.
Yeah.
These idiot scientists, they've already 50 or 60 of them have already died. That every time a scientist walks in there, he should have 2 armed guards. He should have 2 red shirt guards walking in there with him so they die first, or at least it looks like he's protected. Maybe all 3 of them die anyway. But it's bullshit. I wouldn't walk in that fucking hole. Fuck that hole. You're going to bring a shotgun with you? The main scientist should have had a shotgun. I understand that you had a battery to hook up something. I don't know what the fuck you were hooking up. But you had a battery to hook up something to restore power. But first of all, your power goes out. It's unplugged. It's probably got some teeth marks on it. I don't know. I didn't look that badly at it. That's an ambush right there. It's unplugged. He should have brought an armed guard with him. I'm just saying. This world is full of stupid people. That's an ambush right there. And I maybe I was too hard on the kids because they are slightly smarter than the scientists. It's Hopper that you're really looking for, though. Hopper and 11. Although that is creepy with Hopper and 11. But I trust Hopper not to be a pedophile. But I don't know. Oh, my favorite moment, and I think this will end this one, was that squirrel fucking committed suicide. He saw what episode he was in. He's looking around. This isn't over the hedge. Fuck you. I'm going into a tree. And then that was so great when she used the squirrel carcass to kick that pedophile's ass, too. That wasn't a hunter. He was like, hey, baby, what are you doing out here all alone? Yeah. He needed a squirrel to the face. Of course, she doesn't steal a shotgun, which is weird. She doesn't have a problem snapping people's necks and blowing up their faces, but she won't steal a shotgun? But I guess that pedophile would have reported it. He's not going to report getting a squirrel to the face and losing his jacket, but he'll report losing his shotgun.
Wow.
Oh, and then okay, this is the last thing then.
Okay.
No, I can't. No, that's not until next episode. Anyway, they introduced the big ass monster for this season.
Yeah,
The asparagus
mind
monster.
flayer.
Yes. But no, that was it. I think that's it. Everything else I wanted to talk about is in the next episode. Oh no, one last thing. Will's brother, he needs to go fuck himself. The creepy photographer guy. Okay, I understand not wanting to be saddled with your little brother on Halloween, and you want to go to the big party. I understand all that. That's perfectly understandable. But this is the same motherfucking little brother that you left alone for 5 minutes last season. He disappears for a goddamn year. I would never leave that kid out of my sight. I would wake his ass up every hour when he's sleeping in the house, going, "You up? You okay there?" Because fuck that. Leaves him just, and what happens? He pops into another dimension and then talks to Mr. Asparagus, and then anyway.
Well, it's because if you remember, the end of season 1, Will did start throwing up, basically
Throwing up Slimers.
Yeah, no, he started throwing up goo from the upside down.
Yeah, but
so he's connected to the upside down now.
One of those was an upside down magnet.
Yeah.
He throws it up. I'm assuming he's
Yeah, because he's connected. He's basically a portal himself.
And I think, did they introduce MJ in this one?
MJ?
Oh no, they introduced her in episode 1.
Talking about the red hair?
Yeah, the red hair. Her first name's M, so I'm giving second J. She's the MJ. If Zendaya did Stranger Things, this would be Zendaya. She acts like Zendaya. She talks like Zendaya. I guess they just couldn't afford her to get her away from Spider-Man. But anyway, okay, that's it. That's it for Stranger Things Season 2, Episode 2. And all you got to look forward to, though, is 1, I can take off this fucking cap now. And 2, the countdown begins to when fucking Sean Astin dies. If you're not going to kill a kid...
Why do you hate Samwise?
Oh, you just answered it. You just answered your question entirely. I can't stand Samwise.
I can't stand Lord of the Rings, so...
I don't remember him in Goonies.
He was the secondary kid.
Every clip you ever see about Goonies is all Chunk.
Yeah,
Chunk
because it was, make
that.
fun of the fat kid.
Yeah, no, but Chunk was the star of that. Chunk's the star of the movie. Chunk's the guy who saves everybody. Without Chunk, there'd be nothing. No pirate gold, no octopus you never see.
Well, only because they cut the octopus you can't see in the gorilla subplot.
In fact, James Brolin should clap him on the back, and they should be best friends. For his career? Because of one, James Brolin owes his career to Chunk, but 2, the character James Brolin in the movie got some because of Chunk. So Chunk's a hero on so many levels. I forget what Sean Astin did in there. I think he died somewhere.
Well,
he drowned in the water.
For once, I get to bitch about stupidity.
Well, I didn't think you hated Goonies. That's how you looked.
No, I love Goonies. No. Fuck DC fanboys. I'm so tired of DC fanboys.
No, sir.
No, the DC fanboys that go, oh, Batman can beat anybody, blah, blah, blah. Oh, nothing can beat blah, blah, blah. And it's just fucking stupid shit thinking that DC heroes and villains are so overpowered when they're fucking not. Like most recently, we do TikTok with the Troll Tooth channel. And some of it is clips from this show. Others is me making content about comics and whatnot. Other stuff's with the Grubby Puppet. But recently someone asked on Twitter, who would win in a fight, Juggernaut or Bane, and how long would it take?
Juggernaut in 2 seconds?
Yeah, pretty much. It's fucking Juggernaut. Bane has nothing in his arsenal, and none of his comic book feats, his movie feats, his animated feats, nothing that even brings him remotely close to Juggernaut.
Bane has the strength of Captain America, which is like the strength of 20 well-muscled men. Whereas
when he's on Venom,
Juggernaut is magical and can literally crush your skull without even taking a hard breath.
Bane is above human physical limits in intelligence and strength. That's okay. That's 90% of Marvel and DC.
Now, if it's a one-on-one, I agree with you as far as they can't fight each other. But if it's just them versus each other and Bane can prepare, first of all, magical powers are not that stupid ass chowder bowl that fucking Juggernaut wears.
Oh, his anti-Charles helmet?
Yeah, it's just a regular bowl on his head. He cut a couple holes in his collar bowl, whatever the fuck that thing is. And he just
I thought that it was made out of the same material as Magneto's helmet.
It's stupid is what it is.
I mean, it may be, but you got to remember, he's not smart.
But anyway,
Kane Marco is not smart, so Xavier gets in his head like that.
Well, anyway, Bane could rip that off like tissue paper. Because,
even ripping it off.
No, but he can rip it off.
Okay,
but if he prepares, that's what I'm saying. If it's one-on-one, there's no contest. But if he prepares, he would have a telepathic guy backing him up to just knock the Juggernaut out. He would rip off the helmet, Juggernaut, what?
But then if
you're not telepathic, and then bam, he gets hit. But
if you give Bane help, you have to give Juggernaut help, and he was going to go to his brother Charles.
Oh yeah, Black Tom Cassidy. Woo.
No, not even Black Tom. He would, in a situation like this, he would go to Charles.
Now, the way it is,
because there was that whole fucking 2-year arc where Juggernaut was good and was taking care of that little fucking kid.
He had one friend.
Yeah,
and it was like a little bitty fish boy.
Yeah. Yeah, but he was still at the mansion, still being a good guy.
No.
Juggernaut would absolutely go to his brother as much as he would hate it.
To use the DC characters, Bane would rip off his helmet, and Simon from the Teen Titans would just knock his ass out. Bam, that's over. Like Tom Cassidy was a little piece of wood. Hey, I can shoot wood. Fuck you. Bane will just
But
snap his neck.
you're assuming.
Oh,
it's
look
Black
at little
Tom.
fish boy. Well, we're having fish sticks tonight. That's it. That's his 2 allies.
No, it's not. He would go. He would absolutely go to Charles. He's gone to Charles before for help. And Charles, being a fucking idiot himself, goes, "Okay, little brother, I'll fucking help you."
No, Charles.
And then gets betrayed.
Charles fucking hates Juggernaut. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, he hates him, but he still has to do the whole good. I have to hope that he's going to go good this time. Shit, he does it all the fucking time.
No.
He doesn't trust Juggernaut.
Okay, well, if we're gonna go this,
fucking
if we're gonna
douche.
go in this vein, and Bane's planning ahead, that's Bane's superpower, not that fucking steroid
Yeah.
shit. The fact that he can plan ahead.
Yes, because he's he's
he'll
hyper intelligent.
He'll hire Magneto to go knock over a orphanage, and Charles go, "To me, my X-Men, they're all over there." While they're doing that, Juggernaut don't give a fuck. Then he'll fuck around with Juggernaut, rip off the helmet, and knock him out with Simon. Or name your telepaths. There's many telepaths in the DC universe. Yeah. But in your defense, though, they're not overpowered. Most of them are all scientific geeks.
Yeah.
That are like people that got hit with strange water or something like that. They're not like super powerful.
Yeah, they're not all metas.
Yeah, with the exception of like Zod, any Kryptonian other than Superman is evil. And I mean, he had a fucking unicorn.
Well, no, because you have Supergirl as well, who's not.
She's not. She doesn't count.
How does she not count?
Because even when she came back in Batman Superman in the right before the New 52, I think it was in the early 2000s, she was evil as fuck coming out of there. She started dating Darkseid by issue 8. Now eventually she becomes Goody Two Shoes just because she wants to hear he wants to stop hearing a fucking lecture from Clark Kent. but every other Kryptonian that ever popped up, the main reason is they're all out of the Phantom Zone. And that's where all the criminals are anyway. Yeah. Supposedly all the good Marlon Brandos died in the big explosion.
All the good Marlon Brandos.
Although, hey, that was a good thing. They did Superman 78. Fucking Marlon Brando lives, motherfucker. He lives.
And because of the new DC canon, that's canon.
No, it's what Superman 3 would have been.
Yeah.
And it would have been Brainiac, and his whole thing is shrinking cities. So he shows up to shrink a city like right before it blows up. And Marlon Brando's like, what the fuck? And then you just see a bright light. And I haven't read issue 2, but I'm assuming he's living up in a city somewhere.
Gotcha.
I don't know. The Superman 78 and the Batman 89 are fucking amazing books. Because they're like what the third movies would have been if Hollywood... If McDonald's wouldn't given a shit about Batman Returns, this is the Batman we would have had. If, I don't know, I love the Richard Pryor Superman 3, but everybody else in the world hates it. If Richard Pryor said, fuck you, I'm not doing a Superman movie, this would have been the Brainiac movie we could have had.
Yeah.
But anyway, the point is, Juggernaut for the win. I don't see how anybody can argue that. But
they do.
I know,
like,
but I briefly saw one that said the Bane can't die.
Yeah, that was the main argument I got from someone was, well, Bane can't die. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I mean, it's DC. Comics as a whole. Most villains don't die because then they have to come up with new IPs for their heroes to contend with.
And they just killed Bane off in the comics anyway.
Yeah, I brought that up.
Some guy ripped off his fucking jaw and left him to die.
Yeah, he was hit with a form of Joker venom, just left there to die, his jaw just hanging like damn near off his face.
Yeah.
And that's just one. That was Infinite Frontier, whatever it is. Number 0.
Well, see, that's the problem too, though. Is now that's Infinite Frontier, there's Infinite Banes to pull from.
Well, yeah, that.
So
too.
he's right; they will never die because it's infinite.
But it's not Bane can't die. It's they'll just pull another Bane to replace him. The phrase X can't die means that whoever X is has some form of immortality, which Bane has never shown. But not only has he died in Infinite Frontier 0, he was confirmed dead in Joker number 3. And in Batman number 82, a couple years ago, or earlier this year, whenever the fuck that issue came out, it was confirmed Bane was dead again.
Yeah, but all that being said, it being comics, he is going to come back alive.
Yeah, he'll
somehow.
come back.
But he's not like Immortal Hulk. If you kill him,
exactly. He's
right
coming back because story reasons,
yeah.
Not because he has some form of ability that prevents him from dying like the one below all, which is Immortal Hulk, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just tired of the fucking DC fanboys. Like there was another one.
You wouldn't last 2 seconds at the comic book shop. Then that's all we argue about.
Dude, that's all Twitter is. Or not Twitter, TikTok. All TikTok is fucking DC fanboys. And if you say anything about a Marvel superhero having any superiority to a fucking DC hero, holy shit, it's a war. Like, there's a graphic out there of Batman with his main four, Scarecrow, Joker, Bane, and someone else. And Spider-Man...
Two-Face or Riddler?
No, I can't remember who it was.
Killer Croc.
Even Killer Croc would have been better than whoever the hell it was, but it was not some other
Scarface.
We'll just go with it as Two-Face.
Oh, I like Scarface better.
Versus, and below it was Spider-Man with his main four, Green Goblin, Sandman, Venom, and someone else, another one of the superpowers.
Well, I'm with them. Then the Batman people win, but only for the fact that Green Goblin doesn't fight anybody but Spider-Man.
No. It's Batman can take out Spider-Man's main villains, but Spider-Man can't take out fucking Batman's.
First of all, 2 of them are really easy. Venom, take him out with a match. Justice League Frontier.
But
he goes up against Martian Manhunter.
But that's just it. It's not going on prep time. It's, they suddenly
he's always
appear.
prepped. He's always got some kind of fire. And he would already know who Venom is.
No, he wouldn't, because that's the thing. This specific one was not like a standard death battle where they have the prep time, da-da-da-da-da. This was, suddenly the Spider-Man's 4 appear in front of Batman.
I'm telling you,
Batman's 4 appear in front of Spider-Man. Spider-Man's fucking taking all 4 of them out without a fucking thought.
Venom you could take out with a fucking really loud Walkman or
if he figures that out.
match.
If he figures that out.
And then Green Goblin's easy to beat. Oh, look, is that Spider-Man? Where? Boom, punch him in the face.
But again, Batman doesn't know who the fuck Spider-Man is. This is a no prior knowledge thing. Is what the premise they're going on. Is if they just
Green Goblin's still easy to beat. He's just some schmuck on a glider.
Dude, it's not just some schmuck on a glider. It's a dude who has comparable tech to Batman.
Not
has
really.
a glider, so he's got range advantage because Batman doesn't really have a glider. He's got to call the fucking Batwing or whatever the fuck he calls it.
No, I think Green Goblin, knock his ass off the
fucking
glider.
Sandman just straight up buries fucking Batman and fills his lungs with sand.
No, come on. Sandman, he goes down with the hose pipe. He's going to look at, no prep time for that one at all. Ooh, that's a man of sand. What's the enemy of sand? A fucking garden hose. He's down. Here comes
Not
Venom.
just a garden hose. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, Spider-Man beat his ass with a garden hose. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It was a water pipeline.
Yeah,
but
okay, a
he
pipeline,
did beat his ass with a vacuum cleaner, and that is canon.
From when, though? From like the 70s?
Like the very first time he met him, was like, oh, sand. Here's the vacuum cleaner. And fucking just captures him. It's gone. Sandman didn't know what the fuck to do. So, so who's the 4th guy? So I think you can take out all 3 of them.
I can't find it. It's on TikTok, and I can't find that image. I don't know what to look up. But it's basically just any 4 of...
Well, if it's Doc Ock, he can take him out with a batarang to the face.
No, it wasn't Doc Ock. That much I know.
Yeah. And then what was Spider-Man going up against?
Basically, Joker... Vulture was the 4th on Batman's. On Spider-Man.
An old dude with wings? Yeah, that's fine. Hey, all Batman would do is rope him like a calf, run him into Green Goblin, knock him over. The Goblin glider explodes. Venom goes, oh, fire. Ooh, he's allergic to the fire. Butane his ass, and the Sandman will just say, hey, fuck it. I think he's got a garden hose, and he would run off.
Wow.
Batman really? For the win on that one. So what's Spider-Man fighting against? The Joker?
Shitty Joker. Scarecrow, who's the only one who's kind of a threat, but that's only if his fear toxin can overpower the spider sense.
No, I'm telling you, yeah. Scarecrow could beat Spider-Man easy because Spider-Man.
No, because
Spider-Man
case in point,
one of the
Mysterio.
whiniest bitches ever. As soon as he hits for that gas, he'll just go, Gwen, and then he'll just collapse. And Joker would just straight up slit his throat.
Joker would have to get close enough.
Yeah, after he goes.
No, because here's why Spider-Man is one of the most overpowered Marvel heroes in any canon. His fucking spider sense is so broken that the only time his spider sense is ever like not working is when they need to have it glitch out for fucking storyline purposes. Other than that, he's got the way of the spider, which he developed with Shang-Chi.
If you could hit,
the way of the spider, his fighting
Okay,
style,
I missed that bullshit.
that's
not
canon.
that
He
can't be
learned
canon.
it
Yeah, that's
alongside
canon
with
just as
Shang-Chi.
much as Squirrel Girl killed Galactus.
Both of which are fucking canon. He didn't kill She didn't kill Galactus.
Whatever,
She
she did.
defeated him multiple times.
She's not. Anyway. Gwenpool is more realistic than that character. But no, if he gets here with the fear gas, Spider-Man's main thing is he is a wimp. He stubs his toe and he will sit there and give you a 5-minute soliloquy about how his toe hurts and how because of his toe
Maybe
hurting,
old
he might
school
not be able to
Spider-Man.
save. No, the new school. He's whining. Nick Spencer Spider-Man is just as whiny. All the Spider-Man, all the Peter Parker ones are whiny. When Ben Reilly showed up, he said, "Fuck that shit," and just kicked ass. But Spider-Man's like, oh, he gets hit with the fear gas, and it'll be, oh, my Aunt May, oh, my Gwen, oh, my Captain Stacy.
that would
hit with a
last for
fucking
like
fireplace.
5 minutes, just like it does when Mysterio uses
Yeah,
his
in that
fucking
5
illusions.
minutes, he'll be focusing on Scarecrow in front of him. Joker will walk up, slice his neck.
No, I still say Spider Sense would kick in, and it would be one of the illusions within the fear toxin, but he would still dodge it because of the fucking Spider Sense.
Okay.
And then the Spider Sense kicks in, tells him none of this shit is real.
No, he can't do that with Mysterio. How's he going to do that with
Yeah, he
fear
does.
gas? No, he
The
does.
fuck he doesn't with Mysterio. It takes time, but yeah, the Spider Sense eventually tells him what's real and what's not.
It's the same trick every fucking time, and it fools Spider-Man every time.
Yeah, because he's still fallible,
Yeah,
but he still snaps the fuck
He
out of it.
finally snaps the fuck out of it because they've only got 2 pages to go.
Okay, so it's shitty storytelling, but he
Yeah.
still snaps the fuck out of it.
Well, shitty storytelling. Joker's going to take advantage of that shitty storytelling.
No, because Joker has some of the shittiest storytelling. What are you talking about?
No, the Joker, the good Joker, the killing joke Joker,
Yeah, the
the
killing joke
Dark Knight
Joker.
Returns Joker. Those are the good Jokers. Those, not that stupid ass Joker War Joker. I fucking hate that Tinian guy. He should stick it right in his whore and say the fuck out of my Batman. But that's a whole nother tangent. Goddamn guy. You get rid of Tom King, who is the best fucking Batman writer for the millennium. I think we're past millennium. For the next millennium. Denny O'Neil popped up from his grave and said, "Shit, good job, son." And then he collapsed.
Good job, son.
I'm just saying, that's how good Tom King was. And he got replaced because DC didn't want Batman to get married.
I mean, they don't want any of their characters getting
Who cares if he's married? I mean, the way he was doing it, he even gave him an out where they weren't married because they were going to go to every time they tried to go to the preacher, something would happen. And then Batman just played his power move.
I mean, come on, they
and
wouldn't.
said, "Hey, baby, we're married in the hearts."
I mean, come on,
and he
they
fell for
wouldn't
it.
let Batwoman get married because it was a lesbian wedding.
Yeah, but that's a whole nother racist
They won't
thing.
let Batman go down on Catwoman.
I don't remember that.
Dude, that was a whole controversy like 3 months ago, dude.
What?
Yeah.
First of all,
DC came out and said that Batman and Catwoman do not have oral sex.
Marvel's already beat him to that with Ant-Man
duh.
giving the Wasp oral sex as Ant-Man. that is legitimate from the early 2000 Avengers. They have a scene of him rocketing to human size out of her crotch. So, I mean, it's already been done. And you know what? It didn't affect the Ant-Man movie, did it? Now granted, that's a totally different Ant-Man. Totally different Wasp. But I'm saying, it's not like kids were so traumatized, or like I was so traumatized about it and go, "Oh my God, they had oral sex. I can't go see this wonderful Paul Rudd."
You know, it's not the kids that get offended, right? It's the stupid million moms.
I was offended by
shit.
Ant-Man, but for just watching the movie, the actual movie itself, offended me. I'm going to say, because of Edgar Wright, yeah, that's it. That's why because I really love Edgar Wright. But no, it's a crap movie. And the fucking second one with the ant playing the drums. And the third
Fucking
one,
hilarious.
no, the ant playing the drums made me want to rage quit. The whole
Everything
MCU.
makes you want to rage quit.
No, the MCU never has. I've stuck with him for everything. I love fucking Shang-Chi. I love Guardians of the Galaxy. Everything I've watched, I've liked, at least. Like Thor, it was okay. It was passable. It gave me Kat Denning. So you can't fault it for that. I've liked them all. Except that one scene.
Yeah, exactly. You find shit. You find shit that you hate in every fucking movie,
and I
you
should
let
love
it
that movie
stick with
because
you.
it brought me my Michelle Pfeiffer back. It brought me my Michael Douglas back. I love the lady who plays Hope, the Evangeline Lilly from Lost. I like the characters, and then fuck that ant. And then the third one. Come on, man. Quantum Palooza.
No, it's called Quantum Mania.
Whatever. That's even worse.
How is that worse?
Quantum Mania. It just sounds like some kind of bullshit wrestling thing. I don't know. I don't know what they could have called it. They could have called it Quantum anything.
Well, it deals with
Quantum Mania.
No, well, because it deals with the effects that cause the multiverse to fucking go nuts. Because we know that the quantum realm is part of a multiverse of itself.
How about Lost in the Quantum Realm? I don't care.
No, because they're going for a specific theming with it, and you give something a catchy title, not Chaos in the Quantum Realm. No one's gonna fucking watch that. We go Quantum Mania, you go, oh shit, what the fuck's happening in the Quantum
is originally it was supposed to be Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be some horror shit, and you're supposed to be creeped out by it. It was supposed to be really cool.
And it's still
that's
still what Doctor Strange.
Because what they did was all of a sudden they pushed Spider-Man up and said, "Oh, we're gonna do Spider-Man first because Sony actually made Spider-Verse good." And so there you go. So now you're gonna have your happy Spider-Man bullshit over here. Hopefully William Dafoe will kill some people. That's all I'm looking for. I'm looking for William Dafoe and Doc Ock to snap.
So because they put No Way Home in front of Multiverse of Madness,
because it's a kidified version of it. Spider-Man
what are you talking about?
Spider-Man has been kidified in the first two. It's all. I mean, it's
because Sony has final say on what the rating and tone is on the Spider-Man movies.
All the Spider-Man stuff's going to be kidified. Like the best Spider-Man stories that people love, like Kraven's Last Hunt, is one where he finally stops being a goddamn whiny apartment-seeking, can't afford a real table, so I've got a fucking roll of electrical wire bullshit. All that shit's gone. It's Kraven puts his ass in the grave, fucking takes over. I mean, even Venom they wasted, has so much potential to be a good Joker-type villain, and all he does is run around snapping security guards' necks, and now he's a good guy floating through space because even he can't stand to be on Earth with his own fucking tails. Earth is being protected by Kid Venom. I'm just saying, I like Spider-Man on certain things, but he's always been powered by his villains. Green Goblin, I've always loved Green Goblin.
That's every comic book hero.
No, I watched
ever.
Batman. I watched Batman just do a couple of fight some bank robbers, and it's still interesting because they can make a story out of that.
No, not really.
Spider-Man fighting bank robbers, you're like, whatever. Go ahead. Where's the bad guys?
Because the main difference is Batman is just a dude above peak human physical limits, and then Spider-Man's a literal, depending on what version of canon you're going with, either a dude given powers by a radioactive spider bite.
Oh no, okay.
Or
I'll give you a perfect
literally
example.
given his powers by the spider god of the multiverse.
I'll give you a perfect example. Batman Year One. Not a fucking supervillain in it at all, with the exception of maybe Catwoman.
Yeah, which only confirms that he created his own fucking supervillains, which is the worst thing ever.
Whether he created them or not, it was an entertaining story for those 6 issues. I actually was entertained by that. Spider-Man Chapter 1, no thank you. Get out of here. I love John Byrne, but get the fuck out of here with that. I'm just saying, Spider-Man.
Give credit to the writers, fine.
Spider-Man's just too whiny.
Then bitch to the writers about it.
No,
it's not a Spider-Man problem. That's the writers' problem.
It's a Marvel mandate, because there was a time where Marvel couldn't even. Jessica Jones had a book called Alias.
Yeah.
And Brian Michael Bendis, who was at the time the king of Marvel, he could do no wrong, could do whatever the fuck he wanted, because he's the reason Marvel was, whether you like him or not, for 5 years, it was all because of Michael Bendis.
Yep.
And he wanted to put Spider-Man in Alias, but you can't put Spider-Man in Alias because every once in a while she says the F word. So he literally had
because wasn't Alias like the launch of the Max line?
Yeah. But I'm saying Spider-Man was not allowed to be over there.
Yeah, because they didn't want Spider-Man to be in the more adult-centered line.
Because he's just too goody two-shoes, what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. If the reason is because he's too goody two-shoes, and these are characters like Punisher and Jessica Jones where they go against the rules.
But I mean, Kraven's Last Hunt, one of his best storylines, is not a kidified thing at all. They later followed it up with the Vermin one that was pretty good.
Yeah, but is it Spider-Man breaking the rules? Yeah,
pretty much. And Kraven's Last Hunt, he was. Kraven's Last Hunt, you would not realize you're reading a Spider-Man comic with that. And then they later on did something called Spider-Man Reign, which was a future Spider-Man where he killed Mary Jane with his sperm. Nobody needed that story.
Oh, yeah, the cancer line.
Yeah, nobody needed that fucking story, but that's arguably adult just because of that one thing. I don't know, the Spider-Man what ifs are fucking amazing usually.
The what ifs are almost always good.
Nah, yeah, almost always. That's a good way to say it, especially for a TV show. Oof. Anyway.
Okay, well, the TV, the fucking Disney Plus show, it's not truly what if. Because, like, I'm fully caught up on it. And my biggest issue with the Marvel what if on Disney Plus is, yes, they're doing, oh, well, what if this happened differently in the movies? And that's just where they end. Mainly because, like, I get what they're going for. Because with the 3 multiverse movies coming up, they're trying to set up what that tone is going to be. I get it. But that's not honoring the heart of what if was.
No,
what if
that 3rd episode did.
No, it didn't.
The what if Hope died had nothing to do with the movies.
It was no, because it was still set in the MCU.
It was set in the MCU
thing,
but it's something you couldn't. Every other one is just like you said. Well, what if? Let me see.
What if Killmonger appeared?
Yeah, what if Captain Carter got the powers instead of? I mean, it's all stuff that could have literally happened as you were watching it.
Yeah.
Whereas the Van Dyne one, where all the Avengers were dying, there is no, and that's why I loved it. There's no way to figure that out. They don't give you a clue about the villain at all until the last 5 minutes when she goes, "It's all about hope." And when you're first watching, you're not thinking Ant-Man. You're not thinking Hope Van Dyne. You're just like, what the fuck that mean? And then when when it's revealed that fucking Ant-Man was the one killing everybody, it was fucking amazing. But it didn't follow the proper format, like you're saying. It followed a what if format. Like if it was a comic, it would have said, what if Hope Van Dyne died? They would have ruined
What if the world lost its mightiest heroes?
Yeah, that's where Michael Douglas goes crazy, starts killing everybody for his daughter dying. But when it comes to the movies,
so he goes after everyone.
You've never been introduced to those characters at all yet in that movie timeline. She dies like years and months before even the first MCU movie. Even before Iron Man became Iron Man, she died. So they kind of cheated by pulling an event that never happened. All the other ones actually happened.
Because actually in Ant-Man, in one of the movies concerning Ant-Man, there is it's like almost like a throwaway line where S.H.I.E.L.D. did want Hope Van Dyne to pick up her mother's work. It was like a throwaway thing, and that's what they took this for.
Every other what if pulls directly from...
Yeah, directly.
Like the first one is, what if Captain Carter stepped in?
Yeah, it was the first Avenger. Yeah,
what if Loki never got adopted? They went up to the exact moment, and you saw where it changed. Whereas I like the
this is what if everyone was dying, but why are they dying?
I loved it. It was a murder mystery. Everything was great.
But it's still tied in with the movies because like the beginning of Ant-Man is basically Hank Pym getting pissed because his tech's being used by S.H.I.E.L.D. without his permission.
I don't know. All I know is I love that episode because
this is basically his revenge. Oh, S.H.I.E.L.D. killed my daughter, and they just want to sweep her under the rug. Fuck you! I'm going to destroy every plan you have, and then kill you after I've done that. And that's what he does. He kills everyone that Nick Fury wants, and then kills Nick Fury.
Yeah, because
it was all because of Hope.
Yeah, because the first episode was just your average episode, and I liked it. It had great animation.
For what they are, I like them. They're not bad episodes. It's not a bad story. It's just...
Oh, yeah. There were some bad stories in there.
Not really.
The fucking Party Thor episode.
No, Party Thor fucking works.
That was trash. It had 3 minutes of good jokes in there, and the rest of it was trash.
No, Party Thor fucking works because it's what if Thor wasn't grounded in any form of bonds.
Boring-ass bullshit, and I'm glad Ultron snapped his neck at the end.
Dude, I mean, really? Fucking Ultimate Thor was nothing but a party boy. Ultimate
Thor, when he started off, he was a crazy fucker who nobody believed that Thor exists. Loki was fucking.
So he was just sitting there enjoying his fucking life of being a party guy.
He was going slowly crazy because Loki was constantly sitting by him saying stuff, and he's yelling at Nick Fury. He's like, "Fucking, you see him? He's standing right there." Why can't you see that it's Loki? He's a deranged madman. Yeah,
That's some later fucking Ultimate Marvel shit.
No,
because in the Ultimates, which was
that's
only
what I'm
supposed to
talking
be
about. Ultimates, yeah.
No, even in the first run of Ultimates was literally just supposed to be just that one fucking run. And it was later when they started adding the Loki talking to him. No,
that's how they get beat at the end. That's how Thor gets his power belt taken away from him and loses his hammer. It's because he gets thrown in the fucking jail or whatever. I'm telling you, man, they started it off dark, and later on they just didn't give a fuck about it.
No, it was always meant to be dark, but Thor was always Thor, and just no one believed him.
All right, the second one, T'Challa became Star-Lord.
Yeah.
That was all right. I liked what they did with Thanos, but I hated the fucking reveal about he saw a spaceship that had his dad's voice message in it. Fuck that. Apparently he didn't give a shit enough to go back to Earth and check it himself. He just took what's his face's word for it, Michael Rooker, Yondu. He took Yondu's word for it that it all blew up. But you still could have stopped by and looked at your fucking... Oh, it's all blown up?
Not if it's the guy you trust wholeheartedly.
No, you still stop by and see a grave. Not to make it morbid. If one of my parents died,
if it's completely
and they have a gravestone,
off the map,
every once in a while I'm going to go see the gravestone.
They never said that there was a grave. He said it was wiped out.
Yeah.
As in Earth, gone.
So you go by and you look at Earth every once in a while.
That's not even a thought if you believe the guy who's telling you this 100%.
That's the whole point of graves. You put headstones down there, so every once in a while you go.
Yeah, when's the last time you went to visit a headstone?
Oh, last year, stepfather.
Okay, well then you're one of the weird ones.
I know. I'm just saying.
I've never gone to visit headstones.
But you would have at least once.
No.
Oh, anyway.
I've never had a desire to go see dead people.
Bullshit thing. I like Thanos in that one. That's it. Although it is the best Howard the Duck animation they ever fucking had. Then the third one was the one that I loved. The Doctor Strange one was trash. And you knew the way it ended, you knew he was coming back for these multiverse Avengers.
Yeah, no, I knew that too. But the thing is, the way they did that, the story for that was actually one of the better ones when you break down the story.
That was time travel bullshit 101.
No, that was Lovecraftian bullshit 101.
What Lovecraftian?
Everything about that is Lovecraftian.
No,
he's summoning every monster in the multiverse to steal its power.
At the table just eating these monsters, and they don't do anything. I'm telling you, 75% of the episode is, ooh, let me save her from choking on a clam. Ooh, let me save her from slipping on the ice. Ooh, let me just bullshit.
Yeah, the fact that her death is a fixed point in time drives him insane. So he starts fucking with the multiverse, pulling in monsters that can fucking give him more power. And he devouring that power because he's stopped before he can. It takes him fucking what was it, hundreds of years?
He ends up destroying his universe. I understand that. That's horrific. But I mean, after him killing, there should have been somebody up there to stop him, like Wong or somebody, and he should have snapped Wong's neck and said, I'm going to fix this later. Sort of. He should have been like Parallax. That's what the Green Lantern Parallax was. He said,
but he didn't have a Wong in this universe.
Well, no, but yeah, he did.
No, he didn't have Wong in this universe. Right, the mainline Strange did. The one that was called in to stop him.
Oh, well,
but no, there was the guy. There was the curator of the library who was.
There should have been something evil that he did to make him the evil Doctor Strange. Rather than just
the evil that he was doing was trying to rewrite his timeline.
He ate a couple dragons. Oh, and then timeline. Okay, and sorry timeline.
What are you talking about? When he finally realized and was point blank told, you cannot change this timeline. You are not strong enough. He's like, oh, okay. Reads shit in the library. Goes, oh, these things in this set, all these creatures are way stronger than me. If I can absorb their power and trap that power as my own, I can change time. But by changing a fixed point in time caused the destruction of his timeline.
No, see, I thought it was stupid. There's no reason why he couldn't have fixed that fixed point in time. You get the ultimate power in the universe, you fix it, and then oh my God,
you cannot change a fixed point.
He's a phantom, and his girlfriend can live, but he can never touch her again. Give it an ending like that. Don't just give it I've got all the power. Oh, everything disappeared. He doesn't do anything evil. He eats. Okay, yeah, if you're a dragon, and he
figured into anything evil, trying to break the timeline is evil.
Creatures. He just ate some mythical creatures. He wasn't trying to break it.
That's
he was
not
just
the
trying
evil
to save
part.
that girl.
The evil that he did was trying to rewrite a fixed point in history for selfish reasons.
At the very least, they should have done what they did in Doctor Who, which they didn't do in Doctor Who either with the Ghost of Mars. or whatever that was, something of Mars.
Because her death wasn't a fixed point.
No, but I'm saying, oh, yeah, it was. She had to die on Mars, so she ended up killing herself in the apartment building.
She wasn't supposed to. No, she killed herself to prove a point that she felt that changing her ending cheated her family of whatever. No,
yeah,
but
that was still bullshit, because all he had to do was say, well, you know what? I'll just bring you to the future, to your granddaughter that's been dying to meet you. She's lived your entire life with the legend. It won't affect your legend at all. You'll still have your legend because nobody's going to check.
But that would have affected the granddaughter.
Yeah, the granddaughter in the future. Nobody gives a fuck about that. The
timeline does. What you're explaining, they actually fucking did in the fucking Russell T Davies early ones when Rose stopped her father's death.
Yeah, it was a bullshit.
And it caused a timeline collapse.
Okay, well, let's get past emo fucking Doctor Strange.
Next is the one I fucking hated just because I loved the Marvel Zombies. I hated how they handled zombies.
I sort of liked that one because I loved Happy Hogan. I hated that Kurt character. That's another Ant-Man motherfucker.
Yeah.
They got way too much screen time. No, he dies.
I know, I'm saying to that point, he survived.
Yeah, I was counting down till he was dying. Every single one of those jokes fell flat. I hated him. And at first I was excited because his name was Kurt. He's got a German accent. I'm thinking, okay, this is Kurt Wagner. It just didn't turn into a mutant.
No.
But no, it's Kurt from Ant-Man.
Yeah. I knew that.
30 Seconds of Ant-Man that I
the
must have fell asleep during. I don't know. I hated those three guys that hung around with them. Only one that did anything was the guy with the magical horn. That horn. But,
what guy with a magical horn? What the fuck?
The guy that goes, the guy who explains everything like an idiot.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, the funny guy who's made his entire career on being the funny guy.
Okay, I don't know. He wasn't funny in the first one. I'll give him the second one with him and Walton Goggins need a fucking TV show. I'd watch this fuck out of that one. That's why I like Ant-Man 2 better than the first one. But and it had Michelle Pfeiffer. You can't argue with Michelle Pfeiffer.
No, see, for me, they should have held off on doing zombies that way. And at least fucking implied that, Fantastic Four were responsible. Sentry was responsible. At least fucking hint at it. Not do, it's Hope, or not Hope, Janet Van Dyne brought it because she was down in the Quantumverse so much.
They refused to mention Fantastic Four.
I know.
Like in WandaVision, that's the one part that pissed me off. The cliffhanger of the episode, as everything's going to shit, she goes, wait, I have a scientist friend that can help us. Who the fuck could it be? Could it at least be Bill Foster from Ant-Man? No. It's just some random Skrull lady that you don't even know she's a Skrull, so it just seems like a random lady that pops up. It should have been Reed Richards in the field. Like Mr. Richards.
It should have been
or Miss Richards, or Sue Storm, or somebody. Give me somebody other than this random military lady.
I would have even taken Banner. Or give me Doc Samson.
Anybody, but they just don't want.
I know
they're keeping those cards so close to the vest about Fantastic Four that is
because think about it. They've had 3 movies done by Fox that have just, for the most part, tanked. The original one was at least entertaining. The second one, I know certain people like it because Doug Jones, Silver Surfer, whatever, cool effects, whatever. The third one was just goddamn atrocious.
But I'm saying this is MCU. They made the Guardians of the fucking Galaxy work. That could not have worked.
But the thing is,
I still defend my original position on that trailer. That trailer was garbage.
They have to balance their what they want from their version of Fantastic Four with, will it work doing this reveal this early?
I'm saying they could do, at this point, they are so powerful and people love it no matter what they do. They could do a scene by scene remake of Howard the Duck and it would make $801 million and beat Venom's dumbass. I'm just saying, they can do no wrong.
No, I just don't like the way they handled zombies. And it's a quantum virus. They didn't even call it a fucking virus. They said it was an effect of being exposed to the Quantumverse for so long.
Yeah.
They didn't even go so far as to call it a goddamn virus.
I didn't like the fact that the zombies didn't talk either. That was a cool part of the Marvel Zombies, is that
they were sentient.
Yeah, that's another thing. That's your crying Spider-Man right there. That's my favorite moment. Because every time the Marvel Zombies in the comics eat somebody, they get their memories back of when they were human.
Well, yeah, because it calms their mind.
He's got a full stomach, he just collapses and cries about.
Well, because literally the first thing he did was he went home and ended up killing MJ and Aunt May.
Yeah, but if Tony Stark would have ate paper pots, he would have became Tony Stark again and said, fuck it.
No, he wouldn't have said fuck it. No, you're thinking of fucking Hank Pym from the comics.
Oh yeah, Hank Pym was a fucking
He was a
badass.
fucking-
That was,
he
was
was
chomping
such
on
a
Black
villain in
Panther
that.
because he was trying to cure everybody.
Yeah, he was trying to cure him, but he's like, yeah, I'm going to eat one of my best
Yeah.
friends to do it. And then when his wife found out, he just bit her head off and didn't give a fuck.
That's
Like,
right,
as
yeah.
soon as Janet
Oh,
found out.
well, no, yeah, that's right. She was still a zombie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where that. Okay, that's where that fucking Paul Rudd head comes from.
Yep.
That's
Except
exactly
it
where
was
it comes
Hawkeye.
from. Fucking hated the Paul Rudd thing.
There was 2 heads in the comics version of Marvel
Yeah.
Zombies. It was Janet, and then Hawkeye was also a head that they put on a body. They put on a robot body.
Yeah, and I don't know. I
Except
thought,
Hawkeye
I
had
thought the
gone
whole
crazy because he'd
I
been
thought
like
the whole-
under a brick for like 500 years or some shit.
Yeah, and that whole Van Damme thing was stupid the way she died. Because
Yeah.
they go, hey, maybe there's a way we can fly over. Who has a flying cape? Shrink your ass down to a wash, put the cape on Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man flies over there. Vision still couldn't have cured you. Or he might have. He might have been able to cure in time. But no, she's got to do that stupid ass. Although I did love it when she came back as a giant. And she was so pissed off, she just threw a zombie at the fucking
Yeah.
plate. There was moments, but see, there was moments in that one that were really good.
Yeah, no, there were moments that
The
were
fucking
good.
Happy
Like,
Hogan
everything was
blam
happy,
blam.
blam blam. Blam,
Oh my,
blam.
that made it worth it just for that.
Well, yeah, it's fucking Happy. Everybody loves Happy.
But then it was followed up by the episode that made the Doctor Strange one look like fucking
What if
Hamlet.
Killmonger rescued Tony Stark?
Oh my god, I was so pissed off at that.
Why?
It was just bland bullshit. Okay,
Eh.
you got what if Killmonger's already a bad guy. You already know he's a bad guy. It's no.
Well, we know Killmonger in the main timeline was a villain. This
No,
actually
but-
showed.
oh, man,
No,
they-
this showed it. Now, yes, he
As
he was
soon
still a
as
villain.
Pepper Potts gave him the side eye, you knew that
yeah.
he was up to something.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
knew he
saying,
was up
you
to
don't
something.
waste this opportunity. You make it to where Killmonger is a good guy. Okay, at this point, Killmonger has
No,
not
because
gone.
I actually liked how he played the long game with it. He got everyone to trust him who mattered.
But I've already seen that multiple times, where the bad guy comes in, all of a sudden he's a good guy. Oh, really?
Okay, that's
He
called
has this other plan.
storytelling. That's how
No,
it
it
happens.
was a boring-ass story.
Storytelling repeats. There's no original stories
No,
left.
here's the deal.
All you can do is take an old story and give it your spin. That's all you can do nowadays.
But that's just it, though. He's a soldier, and he's got all those marks on his body
Yeah.
where he legitimately got it working for the U.S. Army, and he's not. Yeah, he's a mass murderer, but technically he's just a soldier.
Yeah.
That's
technically he
fine.
did it.
And then
I
when
don't
he leaves the soldiering, that's when he goes to the museum, starts killing security guards, and that's when, in the regular movie, that's where he starts becoming really evil. Like he had this philosophy his whole life, but now he's just going to make it. Rather than, in this one, they could have had him save Tony Stark, and actually, just like Tony Stark said, we're both gearheads, he could have became a force of good that would have, just make him good. Don't give me just bland evil bullshit.
Yeah, but it wasn't bland. It was like he played the long con. He got everyone to believe him and then killed them one at a time or betrayed them one at a time to where he got what he wanted.
That was a...
And then even that, it ended with Shuri meeting in Pepper's office going, hey, so you want to talk about this shit?
Yeah, but that was the same bullshit ending they gave the Ant-Man Hank Pym one, where everything Loki's taking over, but wait a minute, let me go look at this ice cube. Hey Cap, what the fuck's Cap gonna do? Although they did say the one in the last episode where Cap is president might be that same world. Maybe he came at, maybe he kicked Loki's ass and moved
Could be.
on. And that
Wait,
that
Loki,
actually,
you mean Vision?
no, it's Ant-Man kills everybody, all the Avengers.
Oh, yeah.
And then
And Loki shows up and is like,
Yeah.
hey, I run this bitch now.
and at the end, here comes Captain Marvel flying him out to the Arctic and
yeah.
waving his little hand at it or whatever bullshit. And no, so I didn't like the Killmonger one. The Thor one had some good jokes in it, but it's fucking boring as hell. The only thing I remember that was good out of that was the Howard the Duck stuff, the Jeff Goldblum stuff, and the fact that this is where the internet almost failed me. Thank you, comic book resources. They're the only motherfuckers out of the entire internet, how many billion people we have in the world now?
About 8.
About 8 billion people. Nobody fucking answered this question for me except for comic book resources. And they did in the
Did you text me?
they did in the very last line. I missed it. No, you wouldn't have gotten it either. I don't think anybody would have gotten this except
I
the
would have at
guys
least
that put in
searched it for you.
No. They show a bridge scene where there's this guy with a fucking pancake face. It looks like he's a giant fucking pancake, just growling at Thor when Thor's asking him to help, and that's it. That's all you see.
Uh-huh.
I could not find that guy. It took me 2 weeks to search who that guy was. His name is Biff. He actually shows up in Thor Ragnarok for a couple scenes.
Ah.
I don't know how I missed him. But nobody can answer that. And the animator put it right there. He took up a third of the screen. Didn't say anything, didn't do nothing, because I don't think he could. Because his face was it literally looks like somebody slapped a pancake, a giant 3-foot pancake on a suit of armor. And his name is Biff.
I mean...
And I'm just saying, it took me forever to find it. And the only person that had it was Comic Book Resources. And it's right at the very last line. They said, oh yeah, also, Biff was in this one. And I'm like, Biff? Who the fuck Biff? And then when you look it up, you see giant pancake face. No, not I don't know how you...
Just because you see a pancake face and you're like, oh, I gotta find out who that is.
It stands out. It's nowhere in you. Nobody had this fucking answer.
No one gives a fuck about a pancake face motherfucker but you.
The animators did. The animators went out of their way to put that there just to fucking aggravate people like me that had to find out.
Took like 10 people.
2 weeks to... Well, there's
you and Comic Book Resources are the only ones that gave a fuck.
The 10 people that are listening to this podcast are probably 10 other people, and at least now they have an answer. Because that was bullshit. I could not get that anywhere. I looked everywhere. I gotta just remember to look up CBR first. And then, of course, the last one, What If Ultron won?
Yeah.
Well, not the last one. The next one's...
Yeah. I think the one coming up is the last one.
Or Wednesday's the last one. I love that one. I thought that was fucking great. The best scene ever was when Voltron looks around and says, what the fuck? Who is that talking? I love that scene. Where he realizes that the Watcher... First of all, I didn't realize the Watcher was narrating to him fucking self.
Yeah.
I thought he was...
what the Watcher always does.
No, narrating to the viewer. But
he's narrating to us.
I know, but he's literally just standing there talking to himself. I thought he was... I'm always thinking of the Watcher he's making recordings somewhere. That's fine. But he was just literally standing there. I guess he was still looking at a TV screen. But he was literally just talking to himself. And it was just a great moment that Ultron just said, what the fuck? And looked around. The only bad thing I can say about that entire episode, I loved it, because there's so many Easter eggs and so much fun and so much stuff to look at, is that, fuck you, Blacklist. Because that TV
James
show,
Spader?
That's got to be the only reason. James Spader should have been the voice of Ultron, because the guy they got it, you know what he sounds like? Me. I'm James. It was like this. Let me do my Ultron impersonation. Hey, I'm Ultron. I'm coming to get you. That is how realistic it fucking sounded.
Again, I get that it wasn't James Spader. I caught on that immediately.
Okay, perfect example. John Wayne's been dead for decades now. And you can find 50 people that give me a decent John Wayne impersonation on an animated thing. And
again,
I'm thinking,
maybe they were going for a spot-on impersonation of James.
Not a spot-on, a impersonation. I wanted Kevin Pollak.
Maybe that's not what they were going for. Because this isn't Ultron as we know it. This is Ultron.
It's still the same voice. No,
making a body.
It's the same exact voice. He would have had that same voice as Venom, or as Ultron. Sorry, I'm still trying to escape from watching Venom 2. I haven't escaped yet. No, at the very least make it Paul Bettany's voice, I guess you could say. But that wouldn't have made any sense. But it was just a generic bullshit voice. The only thing that could have made it worse is they would have gave him a fake Southern accent where he would have said, "Howdy, y'all, I'm Ultron." There was the only way they could have made that worse.
Oh my god!
You don't go from James
that is your
Spader.
go-to Southern voice.
Well, that is. Oh, trust me, that was a whole other James Bond discussion I had with somebody the other day. But no, it's so awful. It took me out of the episode every time he talked, because I'm like, at least put a little bit of inflection in your voice. Don't talk like am I watching SpongeBob? What is this bullshit?
How dare you compare anything to SpongeBob? SpongeBob
is
the lowest of the
SpongeBob.
low. No, never compliment SpongeBob. SpongeBob is fucking trash.
Not in voice acting.
The fuck?
At least in voice acting, it sounded better than generic man number 2. Like, okay, perfect example. You let's say you're watching TV and the screen goes out, but you can still hear the audio. Here comes the episode of Boston Legal. You'll know who the characters are.
What the fuck is Boston Legal your go-to?
Because James Spader TV show, that and Blacklist.
All right.
you'll hear him, and because he's got a
Yeah, he's got a very distinct
a
voice.
very distinctive voice, kind of like a Jack Nicholson voice, where you can't really duplicate it.
Yeah.
He's got his own voice. I'm just saying, it's horrible. It's just
So you're bitching about the replacement voice for the voice that you
Yeah,
just
because
said is unique and can't be copied.
Give me a fucking perfect example is William Shatner. All those awful William Shatner
Well, Shatner
impersonations.
does not have a unique
No,
voice.
but his impersonations are unique because nobody talks like that. The people that do the impersonations of them, I can't even do it right. But that's unique at least. Give me something. I mean, it's like you said. I guess they thought it was too unique a voice, so why even try copying it? Why not just go for?
I mean, you
generic
still
ones?
understand that it's Vision is Ultron, so cool. I can run with it.
I don't know. I thought it was.
I mean, half the fucking cast isn't the original cast.
Yeah, and all of them, with the exception of Pepper Potts.
No,
Sound-
Tony sounds completely fucking different.
I think he only has 3 lines in the entire 8 episodes,
What?
so you barely get to
No,
hear
he's
him
got
talk.
enough lines where, like, the whole, the Killmonger rescuing Tony, the whole fucking scene from Iron Man 1, when he gets attacked, oh my god, it is such a glaring difference. But I'm like, okay.
That
I see
is
what-
a glaring difference, but you can still
But I'm
see
still sitting
that
there going,
they're
okay,
trying
yeah,
to
they're
do.
doing it. No, they were
you
not
can see that they're trying to do a Tony
They
Stark.
were not fucking trying.
They're trying to do a Robert Downey Jr.
No,
That
they
guy,
were not.
whoever that voice actor had a lot of emotion. He had it going. He just didn't sound like, Ultron.
Well, Ultron doesn't have emotion.
Get you. James Spader one did.
James Spader, yeah.
Fuck yeah. When he walked in with that Pinocchio goddamn thing, that shit is terrifying.
That's not emotion, though. That's just him
No, he did that.
monologuing in a droning voice.
He did that monologue, and you.
Yeah, in a droning
No,
tone,
he did that
which is
to be
what
scary.
made it fucking terrifying.
Yeah, well, give me that then. Give me some terrifying voices. Don't give me my mailman. It's the reason I don't watch my mailman in MCU. It's fuck him. He can't voice act. Sorry, Herman, but you can't, and I can't either, unless you want high pitched. Whether you don't know whether he's 15 years old or 50, because his voice changes all the time with apparently a southern accent, although I can't hear it. Then I mean, I can, at least I got a unique voice. I sound horrible. I sound uniquely horrible. That's fine. Give me that.
All right, well, you know what's not uniquely horrible, but actually uniquely good?
Give up.
Rogue Energy. Check the link below the stream to check out Rogue Energy and use our affiliate link Trolltooth, and you'll get 10% off your purchase. This tub that I'm currently going through is one of the 2 new flavors, Blood Orange. If you like Sunny D or any things that are like Sunny D for your drinks, like Tang and whatnot, that's a fucking great flavor. We also have a new shaker. This one glows in the dark. Don't get the Troll one. The Troll one looks like absolute ass, and it's just reverse colors of the normal cup. But yeah, check the link below for the Rogue link, and yeah, get yourself some. It works. It's good. You drink it. I drink it.
All right, you got the Sunny D flavor. Is there a purple stuff flavor?
Purple. That would probably be the grape.
No, sir. It's a Sunny D reference there.
Oh,
What do you mean? Oh,
Sunny D from when? The fucking 80s?
yeah, that is a iconic commercial.
Okay, I was born in 83. I don't remember seeing commercials in the 80s except for California Raisins.
You just walk up to anybody, any Gen Xer, and just go purple stuff. And they go,
Yeah,
"What,
Gen
you got-
Xer. You
got
fuckers
some
are
Sunny
20
D?
years older than me.
You got some Sunny D?" I'm just saying. Not since
Christ.
Robert Loggia sold
Who?
me orange juice.
Who?
Robert Loggia.
Who the fuck is Robert
Oh my
Loggia?
God, how do you not know who Robert Loggia is? You've seen Scarface?
Yeah, like once or twice.
He's the guy that Al Pacino kills. But Robert Loggia is just known for his voice. That's a unique voice. If he weren't dead, they could have put him as James Spader voice, and I would have accepted it. But he has a good excuse. He's dead.
the dude from Big,
Yeah, don't throw that in his face.
Mr. McMillan from Big. That's
Yeah.
your go-to. I mean,
Yeah.
not knocking him. I'm just saying.
No, I don't go to Big. He's just he's got a unique voice. I go to Scarface. That's where I go to. That's where I think of Robert Loggia. That and selling.
You go
orange
to
juice.
that and not Sicilian Vampire.
No, he sold orange juice and he did a lot of cocaine. That's my Robert Loggia. In fact, I don't even know what he is known for.
Probably
I'm
that.
sure he's known for something.
I mean, I've
else.
got his filmography here. He started doing work in 1956 with Somebody Up There Likes Me. He was Frankie Peppo, and he was uncredited for it.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. So go to like the top his top movies that they show.
Again, I'm on his wiki, not his actual.
No, it's
Bullshit.
IMDb every
Fuck
time.
your
Sir.
IMDb.
If we had another spot,
There you go.
other
Trail of the Pink Panther. That's what he's known for.
oof. No, that's the no. I know what he was too, but no, that's the clip show one. Ugh.
Like, I don't even see your fucking movie in here.
Scarface?
Psycho 2? Yeah. Oh, he's in Curse of the Pink Panther as well. Oh, Scarface was 83, that's why.
Yeah, he takes over for. He's like the Harvey Korman character
Yeah.
in the Pink Panther.
Armed and Dangerous with
Oh yeah,
yeah, there you go, Armed and Dangerous.
Armed and fucking
With
dangerous.
John
with the-
Candy, Eugene
Yeah.
Levy.
There you go. That's all the cinematic gold you need right there. That's just like Jack Palance. What's he known for? 3 movies: Batman, Tango and Cash, and City Slickers.
Necessary Roughness. He was the coach.
Exactly. Robert Loggia is right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you miss his Uber, but you just say Robert Loggia and anybody, they say, oh yeah, Robert Loggia, I remember him.
I mean, yeah, okay, sure.
I don't
So,
understand.
chat. Anyone else before we started listing movies know who Robert Loggia was? Probably not.
Yeah, because they're all millennials.
And
They're all millennials.
that's our fucking audience, my guy.
I know. I'm old.
Yeah, you are.
One
old
day
fuck.
you won't have the sound of filmonic knowledge, sir.
Filmonic,
What is it called?
not filmonic.
It is now. I made it a word. My filmonic knowledge. You're going to miss that one day. You're going to be
Nah,
watching this
I
guy
doubt
on
it.
Fantasy Island going, what the fuck? That guy looks familiar. I wonder what
Okay,
he's
A, I'm not going to be watching Fantasy Island.
You
I
watched it
never
last
liked-
time.
No, I didn't.
And to answer your questions, I got 2 questions.
I
2 follow-up
barely
questions.
sat through it.
I got 2 follow-up questions for you from last week.
You okay?
One is, this shows you how much I don't know anything about fucking Stranger Things, is that Hawkins is the name of the fucking town they're in.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought it was a scientist. I never knew what their town's name was.
No,
'cause
it's
I didn't give
Hawkins. It's like Hawkins, Indiana or some shit.
So
like
anyway, so you can get a toy called Hawkins Goo. It's just like some weird
Yeah.
slime.
that.
And
Yeah,
the second
which I
one
honestly
is-
do not remember the slime ever being in the show aside from
Oh, it's
like,
on the trees and shit like that. I don't think
Oh,
they actually
man.
use it. And the second thing is, Tattoo does get to keep that car.
okay, good for Tattoo.
I'm just saying, it was cool. It was
I mean,
a
I
cool
don't give a
thing.
fuck.
He got it. He
It's
got like a
Fantasy
little go
Island. I
kart.
don't
He
care
got a
for
little
that
go
show.
kart with the thing in there. It was fucking amazing car. And I'm like, the entire time I'm thinking, well, because sometimes they do that in the old shows. They'll introduce something and never bring it up again. No, that motherfucker comes back with that car multiple times. They knew what they were doing with that car. I'm just saying, Fantasy Island for the win. And now the new one, the new Fantasy Island has a hot Spanish chick who's Mrs. Rourke now. Haven't seen it yet, but I've heard only good things about it. And Rosalind Sanchez is hot, so I don't care. I love it.
Good.
Number
I hope
one.
you enjoy it.
And of course, what's the worst one? The honker from Ant-Man made a Fantasy Island movie that everybody thinks is trash. I haven't seen that either.
The honker from Ant-Man.
The guy, that's the only thing I remember from him in Ant-Man is his stupid, stereotypical Mexican horn. That weird horn thing he makes.
Uh-huh.
That is like so stereotypical that he shouldn't even had that in the movie. That's just horrible. Even Cheech and Chong look at that and go, man, come on.
Talking about they did
You're
that.
a little bit more highbrow than that. That's what I'm saying.
You're talking about Michael Pena.
He's even offended Michael. He's even offended Cheech and Chong with that bullshit.
Yeah, Michael Pena is the guy you're talking about.
Yeah, that annoying guy. Although they say that in each one he does like a 2 or 3 minute thing where he talks
Yeah, he does a
and
breakdown.
explains everything. That's kind of funny, but it's not funny enough.
Like he was the breakdown in the end credit scene for Civil War.
Oof. Maybe that's why I don't like Civil War.
What? It was a post credit scene.
I know, still.
What?
There's a reason I don't remember anything about Civil War other than the airplane fight. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it because I can't remember exactly why I hate it. It's not that I hate it. There's certain movies that are just so blah, I don't give a fuck enough to remember about it. So I don't have a level of hatred like I do with Transformers 2 where I can mention every second. I don't have a love for it like I do with Big Lebowski where I can quote lines shit from it. I've watched it.
I know it was one of the MCU movies where the post credit scene is him talking with Falcon.
Oh,
and talking about Spider-Man.
that was Ant-Man because I had to go pee right before that scene. And I had to end up rewatching that scene. Yeah, that was the first Ant-Man.
All right.
That's probably where he first started it.
Probably.
And then the thing with Walton Goggins and True Serum in the second one is fucking amazing. Walton Goggins needs to be... They wasted his ass.
They always do. If it's not on TV, he's wasted.
I would say he should have been like a supervillain or something.
He should have been.
And
No,
maybe
I love Walton Goggins as an actor.
Because see, Marvel has like 10 or 12 villains that are just the suits. Like there's been like 5 or 6 eels and icicles and the Ringer and all that. I mean, shit, bring him back as the Ringer. I don't care. Walton Goggins will make it work. Best part of Predators. He is the best part of Predators. I lost interest when he died.
I would say nothing in Predators was.
No, I love the movie
best.
Predators. I love Robert Rodriguez. You put Robert Rodriguez.
See,
made
I like Robert Rodriguez's work because he's the new Sam Raimi. He doesn't care. He will throw shit at the actors to get the effect he wants.
I mean, he made me like Shark Boy and Lava
without
Girl,
being abusive.
and I shouldn't have liked that. There's no.
Well, he also made
no part of me should like that.
He also did Spy Kids, and Spy Kids is just a good series overall.
Yeah, although you can argue Alan Cummings made that first one the best one.
But it was still Robert Rodriguez.
And then who came in
it.
the third one to wrap it up and say, "Hey, baby, once you've seen me,
Uncle Machete."
No, no, he was in all three of them. He was good. But Ricardo Montalban himself,
Yeah, his granddad.
Mr. Rourke, came in and said, "Fuck you, kids. This is your last movie because after me, what else you got? Nothing."
I mean, they still did a fourth one.
No, they didn't. They? Oh, don't say that.
Yeah, pretty
I
sure there's
never
a fourth
heard that
one.
The third one was Sylvester Stallone and Ricardo Montalban. That's all you needed. You didn't need a
Yeah,
fourth.
Spy Kids 4, All the Time in the World, 2011.
Oh, and they. Oh no.
Yeah, when
No, and they
with the new kids.
They used the fucking quote from Her Majesty's Secret Service, the worst Bond.
You mean the original Bond?
No, that was George Lazenby, where he's crying over Diana Riggs.
Yeah, no, the in Her Majesty's Secret Service is the original James Bond book.
Yeah, but unfortunately, they got Lazenby to play it in the middle, and it was horrible.
Ugh.
I mean, you know how Diana Riggs in Game of Thrones poisons herself to get the fuck out of the show?
Yeah.
That's what she did in this one. She wrote that in her contract. Machine gun me. But wait, we're going to say, no, kill me now. Get me out of this shit. And then you get George Lazenby going, oh, but we had, the time. Fuck you, George Lazenby. Get the fuck out of here. Stop blaming your agent. You're just a dumbass. He should have been Bond. He should have been Bond. I'm just saying. Every Bond usually has a turkey in there. Even my beloved Roger Moore. I forget which one it was, where he's fighting the web finger dude under the ocean. I forget what. It's not Thunderball. It was something else. That was horrible.
I had no idea.
I know, because Roger Moore's so great that you didn't think that.
No, I just don't watch James Bond because I find James Bond movies to be boring as fuck.
I don't understand that, sir. I do not understand that at all. That hurts me, especially with No Time to Die about to come out. It's gonna be fucking amazing. You can ant all you want, sir.
I believe I am ang it all I want.
I know, and that's what hurts. I just don't think you've seen them all.
Why would I see them all? Why would I see everything of something I hate?
Because
I'm not you.
No, if there's 24 of them, there's got to be one of them you like.
Just because there may be one I like doesn't mean I'm going to sit through them all until I find that one.
No, but
Fuck
that's just it. You watch it for 20 minutes, you don't like it, you try another one.
No,
I'm not.
No.
One of them
You know
like.
how much time that wastes out of my life?
You know how much you missed?
I don't care. If I don't like it, I don't like it. I'm not going to hunt down the one part of it I like. I'm not you.
No, I've out of the 24, I've liked 22 of them. So it wasn't a chore for me.
Yeah, it's not a chore for you. For me, it would be. It would be as painful of a chore as you getting through all of Dragon Ball.
Oof.
Exactly.
No.
Oof.
That will never happen.
There you go.
But here's the deal, though.
Me getting through fucking is
but I
never
got
gonna happen.
from this one.
No,
How many times have you tried to watch Bond?
Multiple times.
I've tried to watch Dragon Ball at least 20 times.
All right, well, and
So
you can't,
I've
so I'm
tried
not
for
going to
20
keep fucking trying if I know I'm not going to get fucking through it.
I'll try 4 more times to meet the Bond numbers. You've only tried for Bond like maybe, you say multiple times, I say 4 maximum.
That's all I need.
Yeah, well, you still got another 20 to go.
No, I don't.
Because maybe you'll, just
No.
like you say with Dragon Ball, maybe I'll find the one.
No.
Is it Monkey Tail Cloud Guy?
I
No.
never said it would be the one that you would find that would make you fall in love with it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. That's how it works.
No.
I give you suggestions when you go, well, tell me the one that would make me watch it. And every time I try, like, no, I'm not going to do that.
Well, no, but I still want you to. Just like when the Cowboy Bebop, if somebody told me
Well, Cowboy Bebop's only
a
23
robot
episodes.
dog is popping up, I'm going to watch it for that robot dog.
That's only 23 episodes. For
No,
Cowboy
but
Bebop. That's the entire run.
It took me 9 tries.
Okay, but
9
you also never
tries
thought to skip
to
the
make
first
it through
episode.
the first episode. No, because I wanted to finish the first episode. I tried 9, and there's some points when I was watching it that I literally passed out. My body said no.
Yeah, I said no because
And then
you
I
worked
finally,
too
on the
damn
ninth time, I finally made it through, and it wasn't worth it but I said, okay, I saw the preview for the second episode, and I'm like, that's pretty good. The little bounty hunter show is good. They're chasing, they get a dog sidekick. Racist Wilt Chamberlain is a pretty cool character. I was kind of hoping to be part of the crew, but he's not.
What?
Okay, they show this Hakeem guy that they're searching for.
Yeah.
Starts off as he looks like Eminem. Short blonde hair, like a little mousy guy. Gets plastic surgery. So this little mousy white guy becomes a giant 7-foot black guy complete with afro. So it's in 1998, so I can't even argue that, it was an older time. They could do stuff like that back then. No, they knew what they were doing. But he was still a cool character. If you didn't look at his mugshot, you wouldn't have realized how much he changed. But the point is, the whole episode was interesting. Even the chase, them chasing the dog and all that shit, I loved it all. And
they popped a wig on him, gave him a goatee.
No, they changed the skin color and everything.
I'm looking at it. It's not that big of a change.
That's Wilt Chamberlain, dude.
They put him in a
Pull up Conan the Adventurer and put a picture right next to it.
Dude, I'm looking right at it right now.
Yeah, well, the one I saw was straight from Conan the Adventurer. Wilt Chamberlain. This is Wilt Chamberlain.
They put him in a tanning booth, gave him a afro wig and a goatee and some gold hoop earrings.
Yeah,
That's all they did to him.
Well, then here you go. Next Halloween, let's see a congressman do that and get away with it. You can't do that anymore. I'm just saying.
If you're not doing blackface, which is not what they did.
Oh, yeah, it was.
No, it's not. I'm looking right the fuck at it.
He's an African-American dude.
Yeah. Even before that, he is.
No, I saw that picture. It was Eminem. Eminem might think he's African-American, but he's not. But anyway, the point is, I don't even care about that part of it. The dog and everything, the fight scenes, everything was great. Unlike the first, I don't know, it's just that first one had to get by. It's kind of like with Community. Everybody keeps on telling me, by the time you get to the second season of Community, it's going to be really, really good. You're going to love it. And everything I hear sounds like they're right. I just can't I made it. Now, Community, I made it up to 6 episodes, and I'm still hating it and still want to run it in traffic. But I'm still trying to inch my way to the second season. Because Community from 2nd to 6th, 5th to 6th season is supposed to be all about just movie homages and shit that only I give a shit about. And it sounds like my type of show.
It's I have no dog in that fight because I can't stand Community.
Well, it's kind of like Star Trek Next Generation. If I was not a fan of Star Trek Next Generation, or not a fan of Star Trek, it was jonesing for so much Star Trek in the 90s. Like, this is all I had. So I glommed onto it. I would not have made it past that first season. That first season is trash. Let's say it's got 20 episodes. 3 of them are good.
Yeah.
The rest of it's trash. Boring trash. But I stuck with it. Second season got a little bit better. Half and half. Third season, I liked most of the third season except for the clip show at the end. It's fuck clip shows. And then
you and your hatred of clip shows.
Oh, no. Every Gen Xer hates clip shows. Because they're shoved down our throats. And you're just like, no. And it's worse now that we're watching the streaming. Because when we randomly picked up an episode, okay, it's a clip show, that's cool. Hadn't seen it in a while. But when you're streaming it back to back, especially Stargate will break you. Stargate has so many clip shows, you're like, I just saw that. There's only 2 episodes ago. What the fuck is this? Why every season, one season had 2 clip shows in it. I'm just saying, clip shows will break you if you stream it.
No, see, I don't have a problem with clip shows.
I don't understand. You're abnormal, sir. You hate Scarface.
Yes, I hate
You,
Scarface.
you hate Orange Juice. You hate Robert Loggia. You don't remember Robert Loggia?
Because I don't know someone's fucking name, but as soon as I saw his photo, I go, oh, the
you
dude from
can
Big.
recognize him just by his voice, and that his voice just a holy shit. It's kind of like Betty Davis's voice, and No More Wire Hangers later. Or is that I might have got that one wrong? But anyway, she's got a unique voice. Vincent Price has got a unique voice. Half the reason you're seeing any Vincent Price stuff is just because he's Vincent Price, and that voice is amazing.
Yeah,
is it a good
it's
film?
The same reason
Probably
people
not.
hire fucking Benedict Cumberbatch is because of his fucking voice.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll give you that, I guess.
I mean, that's the only reason he gets work.
I don't know. He's a half and halfer. That computer movie he made was pretty cool.
Yeah, the
It was
Turing
really
Project.
sad, but it's based on real life.
Yeah, it's based on Alan Turing.
Yeah, but fuck them. They could have Bravehearted that. I didn't know anything about Alan Turing. I didn't know anything about Braveheart, but I fucking love Braveheart. Now I've learned that none of that shit was true, but that's fine.
Yep.
They could have had Alan Turing pop out of that fucking insane asylum with a goddamn M50 machine gun and just start taking down bobbies. I would not have known. Or it would have been a Tommy gun back then. I don't know. Whatever the appropriate machine gun is. I'm just saying. You hate my Robert Loggia. That's why you don't drink orange juice. I know every time I've ever come over here, I've never found orange juice in the fridge, and now I know why.
Because orange juice is like $6 fucking, dude.
Exactly. Because
You know it's fucking overpriced.
You never saw the Robert Loggia orange juice commercial. They even say in the commercial,
I
they
don't
go,
fucking care.
no, this is how cool he is. They fucking walk in. This guy has broke into his house, eating cereal on their table, drinking the orange juice, and their response is not, holy shit, somebody broke into our house. Their response is, Robert Loggia, with smiles. Because Robert Loggia being dead. The zombified Robert Loggia could be waiting at my dinner table when I come home tonight. And I'm going to say, sorry, Robert, I don't have any orange juice for you. In fact, I will look past the fact that he's a zombie and say, hey, give me a second. I'm going to go out and buy some orange juice. That is how...
Sorry, I'm not paying $6 for a fucking thing of orange
For
juice.
a
I'll make my
zombie
fucking
celebrity,
own.
it's only good manners, sir.
No, fuck you.
It's good manners. The guy went out of his way to come back to life and come to your house, enjoy a bowl of cereal, and talk to you about Scarface. You can buy some orange juice.
No.
Or, no, you know what? Robert Loggia's a good guy. He would say, man, don't worry about that. I'll just take some of those Mountain Dew Voodoo flavors. It's a mystery flavor. It sort of tastes like orange. That'll be good enough for
No,
me.
it doesn't.
I don't know. It's a mystery
The
flavor.
Baja Punch tastes kind of like orange.
I don't know what the mystery flavor. Mystery flavor tastes
It's
like
a
battery
cherry.
acid. And I am...
No, it's very much
No,
a...
I'm just talking to a guy that drinks it constantly. I must like battery acid flavor. I don't know what it was.
Apparently, I don't know.
I don't know. It's supposed to be cherry?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
like-
it's very much tastes... go. So,
Yeah.
on your way home, go get a Gatorade White Cherry. It's the same fucking flavor.
You don't tell me what to drink, sir. You don't tell me what to drink.
Same as the fucking Gatorade
No,
White
that's
Cherry.
the same as those pineapple lifesavers. They don't taste like pineapple.
Yeah, they do.
They taste like white.
No, they taste
Film.
like older pineapples. You gotta remember, most of the artificial flavors that we use are based on breeds of the fruit that we know today that are extinct. Like artificial banana flavor is banana from like the 1920s. That's no longer, that doesn't exist anymore.
That's why the runts are so good.
Yeah.
That's why they make those banana runts. Because fuck the other.
We can
flavors.
get all of them. Like, dude, I've got a box of runts sitting right.
No,
the
you can
fuck
get
here.
you can get a whole box of just banana runts.
Yeah, no, you can order bags of any of the flavors.
All I'm saying is, if you give me bags of banana runts and candy cigarettes, I'd be happy. That's all I
Well,
need.
I can't give you bags of the candy cigarettes, but go to Big Lots. Big Lots almost always has the candy cigarettes.
They have
around this
the
time.
original ones, or they have those stupid puffin ones. I don't want to look like I'm smoking.
No,
I
it's
just
like
wanna
the little
chew
candy
them.
sticks.
Yeah, that's all I want, sir.
Go to Big Lots. Big Lots.
I
has
don't
them.
know if I trust any food from Big Lots.
Where do you think your fucking Tootsie Pop owl thing I got you came from?
I haven't broken that one open yet because it looks so cool. Now I might never because I'm afraid. Because it doesn't go to Big Lots till after it's already
No,
been
it
flying
doesn't.
around
What
for a
are you talking
while.
about? No, it doesn't. Big
Yeah.
Lots is just like any other store. That's not a salvage store. They get it in when it comes in on the trucks fresh as it comes in.
No, Big Lots.
No.
That's where you can find all that Target shit at it. No,
No, Big Lots does not carry Target merch.
They do for the Star Wars stuff. They do.
I've never seen Star Wars merch in Big Lots.
My brother, I don't talk to my brother. My brother finds it all the time.
He's not finding that Big Lots.
Big Lots is they take from other companies. They don't make their own stuff.
They carry name brand shit.
No, but they get it like secondhand from the other company. Like, say there's a whole bunch of Han Solo.
No, that's
the new cheap guy. The new Han Solo, a whole bunch of those. Nobody bought them. Then they sell them to Big Lots.
No, it goes to Dirt Cheap and other salvage stores.
Dirt Cheap is just like a cheaper version of Big Lots.
No, it's a salvage store that buys the pallets of shit that's going to go for destruction or back to a factory from Target. I can't walk into fucking Dirt Cheap and not see shit ton of Target merch.
Point is, don't give me any banana runts from Big Lots, please.
Who the fuck says I was getting you any banana runts anyways?
That was implied they were getting.
No, it's implied that you can go your big ass to the store your damn self.
Why do you always make me leave and do stuff?
Because it's not my job to do it.
Stuff that I would already have it.
Well, then that's on you for not having it.
Exactly. I don't have the willpower to do that shit. I don't leave my house. I leave my house for two things. Either to go to one of my jobs, well, to go to the job, so that's one thing, or to come here. That's it. I don't go anywhere else. Unless it's on the way to. Like, I'll stop at somewhere on the way here or back from here. But if I was not coming here...
Well, then your ass needs to, like, take a detour then.
No.
Take the long way home.
What my ass does is he just, there's nothing in the pantry? Oh, well, look at this condensed soup from like 5 years ago. I wonder if that's still good. And that's what I ate this weekend. Apparently it's good enough because I'm still here.
Dude, go to the store, man.
I do. When I work at Target, I'll do all my shopping then and come back from Target.
But you need to go and actually fucking go to fucking the store and get the things you want. Like, for real, dude. Just do something for yourself.
Whenever I go to Target, I do.
Oh, my God.
When I'm done with my Target shift, I do a bunch of shopping. I'll buy like $100 or $200 worth of stuff.
Jesus!
And then I'll bring it home. Oh, come on. $102 worth of stuff is like canned goods and stuff for me. It's shit that's going to last for 5 years. Although, unfortunately, I haven't been bought.
I don't even spend that much on groceries, and I go get fucking fresh food.
Well, there you go. That's your problem. If you buy
it's not my problem. If you
buy canned goods, you don't got to worry about that fresh food bullshit.
Oh, so you don't like when I cook you fresh food when you're here? You want me to just slap you a can of SpaghettiOs and send you on your way?
I'd be happy.
Yeah, okay.
You're arguing that with me. I mean, yeah, I'll take it. I told you, the only thing I don't need is Brussels sprouts. And y'all kept on trying to give me different versions of spinach last time. And
what?
No, we had
never given you spinach.
No, we had like a big spinach discussion though.
No, we didn't. I don't eat spinach.
Oh, well, then somebody did. Somebody looked.
It's not me. Don't fucking put that voodoo on me.
Talking about spinach.
No, nobody in this house eats spinach.
Well, then somebody was talking to me about spinach. I don't know who was talking to me about spinach. But the point is, no spinach, Brussels sprouts. I'll take whatever it is. I'm just saying, I'm easy to please with that. But the point is, I do shop for myself. I just make sure I shop when I'm at Target going home, not Target going to my other job, because I don't have any refrigeration there. But Target going home, I'll buy some White Castle burgers. I'll buy some of those Totinos, some canned soup. I get stuff. I just ran out of stuff. I'm out of stuff right now.
When you run out of stuff, you go to the store.
Well, I would have gone to the store yesterday, but I'm sick. So I didn't go into the Target.
That's why you go before you run out of food.
I didn't go. Wow, see, stop trying to be logical about it. That's not how it is. So.
That's how it is. You fucking buy your food.
I am 1 degree separated from an agoraphobic. I do not want to leave my house. I mean, I'm forced to leave my house because I need money to feed my fat gut and to watch my various streaming stuff. That's it. If I ever go on a diet and you take away my streaming stuff, I'm just going to waste away. I'm saying that's the only reason I leave my house to purely survive. I mean, okay, I'll give a perfect example. I used to work at Tinseltown. It turned into Perkins Row. And my buddy is the head manager there. Head general manager. Shout out to Jamaica. I could go see free movies every week. I wouldn't abuse it. I'd watch one a week. And he would have no problem with that. In fact, there's plenty of times where I paid for a ticket, they refunded it for me, and I went in the movie for free no matter what. Never asked. They're just friends of mine. That's fine. So even having access to that and my love of movies, will I go see a movie? No. I went to go see Shang-Chi, and before that, shit, it had to be 6 months before I saw a movie. Even giving me the love of movies does not make me want to go out. I mean, the only thing I think that would tempt me to come out of the house is if, like, Salma Hayek took me out. Like, she was, like, my nurse or something. Because that's what those nurses do. They take out the old people out of the houses and they go shopping with them and all that. I need one of those. I need a nurse. I need a nurse to, come on, Mr. Price. Come on, let's go. Come on.
Jesus
we got to go buy that.
You're pathetic.
No,
I've fucking pathetic.
No, I've seen some of those old people. Some of those old guys move around perfectly fine. They just got the hot nurse next to them. So I do need shopping. Wait a minute, why are all these soup cans in the garbage? They're not even open. Oh, they're expired. Let's go get some more soup. They're only doing it to get out of the house.
Then pay for a fucking nurse. Pay for someone to do this for you.
That would be awesome. You got any idea? It's got to be a hot Hispanic nurse. That's the problem.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you could find that.
Is there? Because, I mean, you can order those maids that are topless, but I don't know if you can order nurses that are strictly hot Hispanic.
Order the topless maid and just have her put a top on and take you out the house.
That's a feeding the purpose, sir.
No, it's called when you get back to the house, bam, titties out.
First of all, that's disgusting, sir. Treat women with respect. And second of all, what would be the point? If I'm ordering...
And get you the fuck out the house to go get your soup, and then you come home and boom, titties out.
I guess. It's still a whole bunch of... I'm getting paying them for taking me shopping. It's all about the illusion. I'm not going to hook up with these hot Hispanic nurses.
I'm not saying you are.
I'm saying, but it's the fantasy that I could. That's what I'm paying for. I'm paying for the fantasy. I'm not paying for the reality.
And yeah, she's taking you to go fucking shopping, and then when you get home, just like a normal girlfriend, bam, titties out.
I'd have to win $1 billion for that to happen, though.
No.
Then why did the Tops maid service ask me to send a picture, and then he said, sorry, we're closed.
Yeah, okay, I don't think that fucking happened.
I don't think there's a topless maid one around there. If there is, I wouldn't go to an establishment like that anyway.
Yeah, okay.
I live with my mom. I definitely wouldn't do that.
Dude, as often as your mom goes on vacations, you're fine.
I would not do that. Trust me. I would rent a fucking apartment for a week and pretend it's mine. Throw a bunch of shit around. Oh, look how messy it is, ma'am.
Oh, you don't want your maid to get creeped up by all the Disney shit like I am?
No, people love Disney. You're the only one that hates Disney.
No, I don't like hundreds of fucking Disney figurines staring into my soul.
Well, my mom said the same thing about your Ghostbuster collection. I told her about
you mean
your
the
room.
5 figures I have on the wall?
Maybe it just takes 4 to freak her out.
Well, she's got like 4 fucking hundred.
That's not the point.
No, that's exactly the fucking point. And your mom's never been to my house.
My mom is a regular collector. I take secret pictures of your house all the time.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm always going click, 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 click.
Uh-huh.
Click, click.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, and I can do that anyway. Don't worry about it. If I was a spy...
Yeah, I know you can't. You have a fucking shitty
That's
iPhone.
why I like James Bond
the blurriest photo ever.
Because James Bond's the laziest spy ever. That's the spy. That's why I like him so much. He just kind of shows up and they go, I'm going to try to kill you now. And they go, oh, well, you must be the guy. Shoots his ass. The guy has a receipt for Italy. Fuck it, I'm going to Italy. Walks around to Italy. See, he's such a lazy guy because they're all...
That's not helping your case to get me to watch James
Bond. But I like it though, because I mean, it's apparently ridiculously easy to be a spy. Whoever's trying to shoot you is the guy you're currently hunting down this month. You just go hunt him down, that's fine. And if he catches you and ties you up, you just fake it and go, oh, well, I know about your plan. Okay. Tell me about it. Well, why don't you take the lasers off? Okay. Bam. Kicks Goldfinger's ass. That is the best fucking quote ever, too. This is why I should love James Bond, just for this one quote. When he goes, do you expect me to talk? And
no, I expect you to die, Mr. Bond. No, it's so fucking
No, he goes, Mr. Bond. No, Mr. Bond.
I
expect you to die. You gotta
it's
say it like
fucking
that.
stupid.
You
Yeah,
gotta say,
that's fucking
die.
monologue bullshit.
It's fucking amazing.
No,
No.
it's not. It's fucking stupid. It was stupid the first time I saw it.
No, I
And
don't
it's still
know.
fucking stupid like 30 years later.
I don't know how to please you then. I don't know what movies you want to watch. There's no movies in the world that you want to watch. If that doesn't get you in the movie feels, nothing will.
I'm sorry, I hate your fucking James Bond movies. I watch plenty of goddamn
Next, you're gonna say you hate Forrest Gump, sir.
It's an okay movie.
Exactly. See, that proves everything right there.
No, it's just too fucking long. It's like watching a Tarantino film. It goes on for just too damn long.
No Tarantino film has ever gone on too long.
The fucking Hateful Eight. Both cuts of it.
Fucking amazing. Oh no, I'll argue. Yes, the second cut goes on too late, but it's made to be like that. It's made to be for idiots like me that want to listen to every piece of dialogue that gets cut out. That's what it's made for. Yeah, I know. You can argue. The actual movie is a near perfect movie.
No, if he wanted to do that, he should have done what he did with Kill Bill and make it 2 goddamn parts.
No, because
Kill Bill is like the only one that doesn't go on too long because it's 2 fucking parts. And you go, okay, thank you Tarantino for not giving me a fucking 6-hour fucking bullshit movie.
Yeah, but
two and a half
Eight,
hours.
you couldn't break that up into 2 movies. It defeats the whole purpose of the movie.
No, you could have.
Yeah,
They totally could have.
Yeah, if you had all that extended dialogue in there.
Yeah, when the main cut's over 3 hours, that's 2 feature-length films.
3 hours. 3 hours is an average film nowadays.
No, it ain't.
Oh, fuck.
That's an average fucking
Endgame was like
Avengers
3.5
film.
hours. Endgame was 3.5 hours.
No, it's not.
Look it up.
Fucking Endgame is not no 3.5 fucking hours.
Fucking that long, dude.
No. Endgame runtime. 3 hours, 2 minutes.
My phone died. 3 hours and 2 minutes.
Yeah,
over 3 hours in, still.
Didn't fucking feel it, but yes, I agree that is way too fucking long.
Well,
way too fucking long.
You're lucky my phone died, sir.
How do you not charge your phone?
I don't know what happened. I thought I did have it charged.
Thankfully, I don't have any iPhone chargers in this house.
I do. All I need is a USB port.
Well, I have USB ports.
Yeah. I must have my phone. My phone is dead.
Fucking Titanic. 3 hours, 14 minutes. Fuck that. Way too goddamn long.
Yeah, Titanic was an awful movie.
No, it wasn't. It was historical with some drama tossed in.
No, I love historical drama.
But no, 3 hours, 2 minutes. Like, I remember now. I bitched about it being that long too. It should not have been a 3 hour fucking movie.
It could have been. You could have made it work if it was actual decent movie you wanted to watch, or turn into the Poseidon.
No movie should be more than 2 hours. I'm sorry. No feature length movie should be more than 2 hours.
No, then you wouldn't be able to watch The Godfather.
Good.
What do you mean good? How do you hate? So you just hate weird movies. I don't know. I don't understand. What movies do you like, sir?
Every movie that I own?
No.
I only buy movies that I want to see. I'm like the only fucking person in America who likes the Red Brown Captain America.
Okay. Because you like Christopher Lee?
No. Even though it was cool that he was in it. I totally forgot that he was in that.
He was in the second one, though.
Yeah.
Not the first.
I absolutely love the Red Brown ones because they're that bad that they're good.
I
like the original Troll. Not Troll 2, the original Troll.
Oh, it's Troll 2 for me all the way.
Like Troll 2, it's one of those cult classic things, yeah, but it's like, I'm not going to go out of my way to watch it.
No, actually, Troll 2 became better once Napoleon Dynamite came out, and I fucking hate that film.
So it knocked it up for you?
Yeah, because that is fucking, I don't know if that's John Hader's dad, or his uncle, or something. He's related to John Hader somehow.
No, he's not.
He's got to be. He looks just like him.
No, he doesn't. It's a fucking 80s nerd with glasses. Napoleon Dynamite is a spoof on 80s nerds.
He was spoofing that then.
No, he was spoofing every 80s nerd stereotype ever.
Well, I don't know. I try to forget all about Napoleon Dynamite.
I like the original Turtles trilogy, even the shitty fucking third one that nobody likes.
I like Samurai Town. What the fuck it's called? Here Come the Samurai.
I think it was like, I don't even think it had a fucking
challenge.
I think it was Turtles. Yeah. I think they just banked off the Turtles in Time fucking one.
Yeah, Turtles Lost in Time or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe Turtles in Time. I forget what it was.
Yeah, even that shitty ass one that has so many flaws in it.
Better than 47 Ronin.
What? 47 Ronin is great. Have you even watched that?
No.
Yeah, because you're hateful for Keanu.
I sooner want to see. No, I love Tom Cruise. But there's a reason I haven't watched Last Samurai yet.
Last Samurai was just garbage.
I know, but I love Tom Cruise. I love everything.
No, 47 Ronin is actually good. I've told you this multiple fucking times over the years. Because I've actually watched the goddamn thing, and you still have your stick up your ass against Keanu Reeves.
No, I just saw the trailer, both of them.
Okay, stop judging shit by the trailers.
No, you should be able to judge stuff.
No, you bullshit. The trailers are not what they used to be. Trailers come in 2 categories now. Either one, it makes you never want to watch the fucking movie, whether it's good or not.
Mission accomplished.
Or 2, it tells you everything about the movie, so you don't fucking need to see it.
It still told me everything about the movie, and that made me want to run from it even more. You got to admit that second trailer was responsive.
No, I never saw the trailers because I didn't give a fuck.
Okay, well, if you saw the first trailer, 47 Ronin.
Yeah, okay. Well,
a whole bunch of boring
let
ass.
me throw your shit back at you. You saw the trailers for fucking Guardians of the Galaxy and you fucking loved it.
Yeah, I thought that's still a trash trailer, though. I can still look at that trailer.
It can still be trash trailers, and the movie is completely fucking different.
Yeah, none of that shit's in the trailer. None of that shit from the trailer's in the movie.
Yeah, it is.
That's what makes it good.
No, bullshit, it's not.
That stupid little box of flipping off
is in the fucking movie.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Don't bring down Guardians of the Galaxy. I actually like that.
You're trying to say shit's not in the movie that's in the fucking movie.
The second one's better anyway. It's got Kurt Russell.
Okay, and?
We've already established with Kurt Russell, that's all you need.
Okay, then just watch 47 Ronin and bitch that Kurt Russell's not in it.
No, but okay, just a brief tangent on 47 Ronin. The first trailer is a whole bunch of Kanu being great white savior in China and saving all the Chinese people. And it's just kind of boring. And then you see the second trailer, he's barely in it. All of a sudden there's fucking flying women and dragons and pirate gold and all this shit. Like they're throwing everything at you, everything but him in it. I mean, that speaks volumes right there. They had to put out a second trailer. Well, they always put out 2 trailers usually anyway. But the second trailer barely has your main star in it. And there's a reason.
Because people like you were bitching that it's all Keanu White savior, blah, 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 when it's not even the fucking case.
I'm just going by what the trailer is. I'm sorry. He's always been
Trailers
already established that
cut shit anyway.
He's a half and halfer for me anyway.
Okay, well then watch it and decide if it's the half or half.
I don't know. I don't want to destroy. So far, he's got a pretty good average. I've liked him in a lot of stuff I've been seeing.
If he's half and half, then he's at 50-50. That's not a good average.
Well, there's stuff.
He's either going to go up a couple points or down a couple points.
You're never going to fix speed or chain reaction.
Well, because speed sucked, chain reaction was good. I don't give a fuck what the hell you say.
No. Morgan Freeman's worst film.
No, that would be Bruce and Evan Almighty.
No, he was great as God.
No. Those movies
no. The monkey butt from the first movie made it worth it.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, that was funny. And the best part of it is the monkey went right back up the butt. That's the joke that makes it. Evan Almighty, I think, had Kelsey Grammer in it. Didn't it?
Even if it did, that doesn't save the fucking movie.
No, it did. No, it had John Goodman in it. I don't know. I hated the second one because it's some stupid ass shit. I don't know. I barely remember. He built an ark.
Yeah, it was nowhere.
Steve Carell can say that. Thank God Steve Carell's a good dramatic actor. Although I still don't want to see Foxcatcher. That still looks freaky.
No idea what Foxcatcher even is.
It's based on a real story about a wrestling coach that was a pedophile.
Oh.
And or maybe he wasn't a pedophile. I think he was gay and he stalked the one guy, just the one guy. I think.
Don't care.
Anyway, the point is,
you lost me at.
I know, but it's a really creepy, like dramatic thing, and he got a lot of awards for it. But it's just the subject matter that just makes me not want to see it because I don't want to hate Steve Carell. But anyway, the point is, Kurt Russell for the win. And if you saw the last What If, Ego actually had a face. It was cool. Right before they killed him, he had a face.
Yeah, they went to the comic version.
Well, yeah, they never did that in the movies, though. At least I don't remember the planet having a face.
No, Ego the planet didn't have a face because they would have basically so just for storyline purposes with it, Ego probably changed the way the planet looked when they were landing there, so they didn't go like, why does the planet have a face?
Yeah, but you missed the porn. I missed the porn stash. The porn stash is the best part of the Ego in the books. He's got that giant.
Because they haven't written about Ego since the 70s and 80s in the comics.
No, he pops up all the time. He pops up every 2 or 3 years to have an Ego storyline. I think the last time he showed up was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
He doesn't have his fucking porn stash.
Oh, that's right. He was a fucking member of the Guardians of the Galaxy at one point. No, he does. He always has the porn stash.
Yeah.
The porn stash realistically is a planet, so it's a forest. I guess a brown dying forest. I don't know if there's brown trees or not. But
no, he doesn't have a porn stash. He's got like a bullshit goatee.
Well, I can't pull it up, but he's got a porn set. He's got a porn goatee in it. He's got a porn something. There's a reason he was getting all those women in that movie. And they should have shown Kurt Russell. I guess it had to be because of the actor. No,
he's just got a weird goatee.
Oh no, he's got a full beard. Never mind, he does have a full beard. Okay.
No, in Guardians, Kurt Russell has a full beard, but looking at the art for Ego, even like current shit, he's just got a goatee thing rocking.
Yeah, no, but I was thinking that Kurt Russell didn't have any facial hair. I keep on thinking of the
young
CGI one. Yeah, that's one I keep on thinking
at the beginning of the movie. Yeah, he had nothing.
Yeah, but the actual real life Kurt Russell had the beard. In fact, that was probably the Hateful Eight beard.
Ish. Like he's also been rocking that beard for like 15 years at this point. So.
Yeah, but he grew his regular beard out for Hateful Eight. That's like his real hair.
Actually, Hateful Eight, he didn't have a full beard, did he?
Well, he has some. No, but he has some kind of weird.
He had the
sideburns and giant mustache.
Yeah, he had the expanded cowboy thing.
Yeah, and all that shit was real. His actual.
Yeah, no, he's always had like amazing facial hair once he started growing it. When he didn't give a fuck about whether people were going to hire him anymore.
That's right, because he's Kurt Russell. He doesn't have to. He knows he's Kurt Russell. And now they're remaking. They're remaking Escape from New York. I forget who. I think it's supposed to be Gerard Butler. I don't know. I like Gerard Butler in some things, but I just don't want to see Escape from New York remade.
Well, apparently they wanted Wyatt to do it, but he said no.
I don't understand that because Wyatt would have been perfect.
He just doesn't want to follow. He doesn't want to do the work that his dad did. He wants to make his own thing.
Fuck it. He's got a job because of his dad. That's why he's U.S. agent. Marvel looked at it and said, "We need a U.S. agent." Oh, damn! We already used Kurt Russell's ego. Well, fuck it. What can we do? Oh wait, who's that?
That's different.
Who's that weird clone standing next to him? That's his son.
That's different from going. Oh yeah, here we're gonna give you your dad's roles that we're rebooting. That's a completely different fucking thing. No,
he's not doing much else. He's doing U.S. agent, which makes him money, but he's gonna have to. He's got a Hugh Jackman in it a little bit too. Hugh Jackman didn't live off the Wolverine money. Every once in a while, he made a film that nobody watched, but it made him money, and he was happy. And he came back and did another Wolverine movie.
Let's see. After Falcon and let's see. Before Falcon Winter Soldier, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. He's got fucking like over 20
things. How many
things
starring credits though?
Let's see. This is he was.
Well, how many just have a name, and not Man in Back or
let's see,
Prison Guard?
We Are What We Are. He was Deputy Anders. Love and Honor. He was Topher. Arrested Development. He was Oakwood for 1 episode. Walking Dead. He did 3 episodes.
Wait. What season?
2013. Whatever season that was.
Arrested Development.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, that would have been the original one. I think he must have been a kid in that one.
Year 2013 was 1, 2, 3, season 5.
Oh no, that's the Netflix series. So he still would have been awfully young because I mean, look at him now.
22 Jump Street. He was Zook in the shitty reboot thing.
Oh, we agree on something then. You've actually watched.
He was in one of the Black
you?
Mirror episodes. I refuse to watch it because I don't like Channing Tatum.
Oh, what was the name of the Black Mirror episode?
The Black Mirror episode was Playtest 2016.
Yeah,
it was Cooper Redfield.
Hated that one.
Dude, he was in the Goon sequel. Oh no, the original Goon. The sequel, Last of the Enforcers. He was Anders Kane. He was the main antagonist.
The hockey movie?
Yeah, with Stifler. Dude, those are actually really good.
I know. I just never seen
They're
them.
more drama pieces than sports things.
Did Stifler actually act?
Yeah. Dude, outside of those movies, he actually does act. He just got typecasted as the fucking idiot that no one can take him seriously.
I've only ever seen him. He's kind of like Dax Shepard. Dax Shepard shows up in a lot of stuff. I enjoy Dax Shepard, but it's always just Dax Shepard, just like Christopher Walken.
No.
He's always Christopher Walken.
No. In the movies where they actually let him actually be himself as an actor, Sean William Scott, he's actually pretty good. Like outside of American Pie, he's good. Basically, any movie that they don't cast him to be a fucking moron, he's good. Like Goon, he was great. I didn't even know he was the voice. I forgot he was the voice of Crash in Ice Age, one of the otter things, the weasels.
Yeah, the one with the eye patch, I think.
No, the Queen Latifah's little ferret brothers, not the cool Aussie guy.
Oh. I haven't watched Ice Age in so long. There's only so much John Leguizamo and Ray
Role
Romano
Models
I can take.
was not standard Stifler.
Oh,
It
Role
was
Models
still-
is great, but Role Models, he was a moron in that one.
Yeah, but not like Stifler level moron.
Yeah, maybe not.
But he was still just meant as like the goofy guy.
Role Models only wins for 2 moments.
Yeah.
The Jane Lynch molesting a hot dog moment, which is still funny as hell, and then the Kiss LARPing moment at the end was
Yeah.
amazing.
The Rundown, he was still kind of an idiot, but not a total like Stifler
You mean
idiot.
Hell Dorado? Still don't know why they ever didn't use that name. That's such a better name than Rundown.
Bloodline was an indie movie he did that is like it's basically a very serious tone movie where he's not like an idiot. Actually, it's actually a pretty serious movie that he plays.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that one up.
It's
I've never heard of that.
it's a horror thriller that deals with crime. Evan values family above all else, and anyone who gets between him, his wife, and newborn son learns that the hard way. But when it comes to violent tendencies, it seems the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
I knew there was a Netflix show, but that's not it.
No, that's not it.
That's I think just Bloodlines or something like that.
Mm.
That has the guy from Early Edition, if you remember what Early Edition is. Oh no!
Apparently, he's got a show called Welcome to Flatch. He plays Father Joe. I don't know. I've never heard of it, but I know he took over Lethal Weapon after the guy who was doing Riggs was just
I'm still
doing
pissed
dumbass.
off about that.
So now he played Wesley Cole.
That was a
final
perfect
season.
fucking show. I love that
It
show.
was until the dude doing Riggs decided to be dumb.
Yeah, I mean, but he's real life dumb. That's what I hate.
No, that's what I'm saying. He went real life dumb about
Yeah.
it, and it just fucked all of his shit up.
And I never watched after he left, so I don't know what that was.
Never got to season 2, and by then he was already fired. By the time season 3 was even on my radar.
I'm gonna have to finish that on Hulu, just because I love the first season.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't get it with actors. They know that most actors have a 5 to 10 year shelf life. They can't keep their mouth shut for 10 years.
I mean, you know,
Do like a
anyone
Mel
who
Gibson.
can?
By the time Mel Gibson became racist, nobody gave a fuck. What was he gonna make? Braveheart 2?
Okay, we
Nobody
also
gave
got to
a shit.
remember that older actors before internet could say and do whatever the fuck they wanted, and no one could say anything about it. Nowadays, we live in 24-hour news cycles, social media. You say one wrong thing, everyone's gonna find out, like within an hour.
Well, I mean, the perfect example is like Charlton Heston. He started working with the NRA when he wasn't making movies anymore. He didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood started being really racist towards chairs when he didn't give a fuck. Although he's made more movies than both.
Well,
last couple
Charlton Heston,
years.
though, he joined the NRA when the NRA was actually about like gun education and hunting.
I know, but I mean, that's what he became known for later on.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
when his movie career was
Yeah, and
basically
then when
over.
the NRA changed, he was very vocal and open about him leaving the NRA because of it.
And Mel Gibson, whether he went racist or not, his career was basically over anyway.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just choose the appropriate time to go racist. I'm just saying. Don't ruin all this other shit. Don't wait till Lethal Weapon is over after 5 seasons and you think that you're like David Caruso, you're living high on the world and you think you can do anything. Then start cursing out whatever minority you want. That's fine. I still got 5 years of good stuff to watch.
Yeah, but is it really worth it, though?
If
To
you
know
don't,
that as soon as it's over, he's going to be a raging douchebag, potential racist piece of shit.
that's fine because his career's probably over anyway.
I mean, it is now, but
No, but I guarantee you that he played a good Riggs, but that wasn't the guy that I ever saw doing anything past Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
So had he did 5 years of Lethal Weapon, or it's Fox, probably only 3 years. 3
well,
years.
it's actually the last one was 3 seasons.
Well, yeah, that's because they replaced him though.
Oh yeah.
So you can always say, oh, well, if they hadn't, blah blah blah. But the point is, I'm just saying, some of these actors, it's like they don't study their art. They don't realize that, hey, I probably only have 5 or 10 years. Let me knock that out. Decade is nothing. Knock that out. Build up $80 million in the bank. Then go do whatever the fuck you want. then you don't have to be racist. But if you are racist, who cares? Nobody cares anymore. Nobody cares about Jerry Lewis in the later years. They remember him, his huge career in black and white movies. They don't remember the clown that fucking cried in the Holocaust. They don't remember all that shit. That shit is just stuff he did, and people say, "Oh, hey, okay, Jerry Lewis, go away now." He had the perfect career. He waited. He did like 30 years, where no scandals, no nothing, didn't ever go past being stupid idiot, like he portrayed what he became famous for. And after 30 years, he realized, well, I can't be that young idiot anymore. Now I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, and that bit him in the ass big time.
So he made up a fake charity, and then everybody loved it.
No, it wasn't even a fake charity. The charity was actually real.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that charity's real. Charity's been around for 50 years. They still haven't done anything.
What are you talking? Just because? Really? Are you what?
That is the biggest celebrity, the biggest charity out there. The one that guaranteed, if they did the numbers, that's the one that's raised the most money. And what have they done with it?
You know, most of those funds go out to actual care, right?
I thought it was supposed to be curing a disease.
But you still, part of that goes to research. Research can take 100 years to actually come up with a cure for something. Like, just because you don't see results or anything, you look where the money goes. Like, we raise money for Extra Life, which goes to the Children's Miracle Network of hospitals to help sick kids. We do that every year. That's what the medals are on the wall behind
All I
you.
know is 50 years of that awful telethon.
Yeah. You didn't have to watch it.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
In the 80s, you did?
No, you didn't.
The hell you did in the 80s, that's all you had.
No.
No, that telethon was all that was on. They didn't play anything against it. I'm telling you, in the 80s, you were forced to watch the Jerry Lewis telethon. And some of the stuff was good on it, some of the actors and stuff, but I don't know. The point is, his career was going bad. He created according to you, a legitimate charity, and he rocketed back up to stardom again until 30, 40 years later before he was dying, and did a Seinfeld episode and then a Law and Order episode, and then you never saw him again. That was one of the better Law and Order episodes, too.
So the Muscular Dystrophy Association, the governing body of the research for everything, said that they raised about $2.5 billion through all the telethons.
Yeah, thanks to Jerry
From
Lewis.
1966 to 2000. No, that's just from the Jerry Lewis telethons.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He did a good job.
Yeah.
But I don't know where the money went.
The money went into research and care. That's what it does. That's where it goes. Charities are among the most highly scrutinized groups anywhere in this country.
But if you got that much money coming in, I still don't see how they haven't
Because
fixed any of it yet.
Because again, it's not that simple. You have to find the cause, which can be anything from having to study the brain further, which most likely is the case. And we still don't know jack shit about the brain. So then your funding has to also coincide with other funding in similar areas. So you have to hope that whatever funding you're putting in is being put into the coinciding umbrella of what trying to find the how this works. Like, look how long we've been studying AIDS and cancer. It's not something that we're going to find a cure for quickly.
I don't know. It doesn't matter to me anyway. I'm dying of just being fat, so there's no cure for that.
And on that note, I'm fucking calling it here. It's been over 2 hours. We have been your hosts, Justin
And Bob.
and we will catch you next time.